Hello, everybody. Welcome once again to Artifacts Worldswide's Lands of Aecathan, where a bunch of people who most would say have played D&D too much in their life demonstrate how little they care as they play D&D some more.
More.
Yeah.
No negativity. Negativity-free zone.
Right. Well, for now. I have plans. But, okay.
You dirty scamp.
Oh, I have such plans.
He is a dirty scamp.
Yeah.
I know.
But,
We like it.
yeah, that's true. That's true. So, only announcements this week. Just a reminder that we do have Vigilantes Unleashed coming up tomorrow night, 7:30 p.m. Eastern U.S. time. Will be myself and Jules and Jester and hopefully Nikki.
Next
So-
one could be, yeah.
Yeah. So, and remember, every week we've got Board Remotely on Sundays, we've got Player Chat on Mondays, we've got this game on Tuesdays, and we've got Vigilantes Unleashed on Wednesdays. So
We got all the things. No reason for you to not catch one.
there is going to be an ARC Survival Evolved stream at some point. Still haven't worked out the logistics with my partner for that game, so, but we'll figure it out.
Cool.
So, all right, that's all the announcements that I've got. So let me officially welcome you back to the lands of Aecathan. And welcome back. Last episode was kind of a major event. The Sea Devil located the Black Parrot under attack by an orcish battleship. The first time anyone had encountered the dragon servant orcs since the last war. The Sea Devil came up alongside the orcish ship, battle ensued, and eventually all the orcs were defeated. However, they and their ship kind of self-destructed, leaving no bodies, no trace, no nothing, but the memories in people's minds of the encounter. They finally got a chance to talk to Rock, the first mate aboard the Black Parrot, who they asked about the wandering Sasaran who went to sea, and it turns out that his name was Gioni. And after running it over her tongue several times, Tasha realized that if you said it really fast, it sounded like Jojoni. And then they asked for a physical description. They were given one. It matched a young Jojo, the owner and tavern keeper of the Shouting Pirate. With that knowledge, they learned that it was going to be at least a couple weeks before the two ships made it back to Aermagh. So they chose instead to use Zorith's newly acquired ability to cast Teleportation Circle and return as close to Aermagh as they could get. That would be the Tower of Azenor. So they teleported back. Zorith ran up to say hello to Oberus and give him a very quick update, check on horses. He made the arrangements, and they departed the tower within an hour of arriving and set out for Aermagh. And that's where we pick up tonight's story.
Well, we should probably keep an eye out for Aermagh.
I was thinking the same thing. That was on my. I was like, oh, maybe we can find another one.
Then there's the jackalwares and the stupid harpies. But meanwhile, keep an eye out in the trees for Theranos.
Well,
oh shoot, I need dice.
Well, yes.
Yeah, I do. Sorry.
Yes,
I bet you know where you can find those.
that's true. Yeah, dice are always helpful. Well, is there anything that any of you would like to do along the way from the tower to Aermagh? Any
Look for
discussions you
Aermagh.
want to have?
Oh, yeah. Talk to each other.
Yeah.
So,
I'll talk to Zori when she gets back.
yeah. We'll wait
Oh,
for
yes. Actually, I do want to have a conversation with them.
Oh. I'm ready for a conversation.
How old do you think Jojo is?
Oh. Oh no, man. If she's part of the Caesarean, it's
I mean, is he human? Is he half elven?
He doesn't have half-elven features, right?
No, he looks human.
I don't think
Interesting.
there's any reason to think he's any older than we think he is, right? Because based on what we've heard and the timing and stuff, seems to fit with. He's in his 40s?
Okay.
well, yeah, that's obviously not gonna be.
But it doesn't sound like he's had the pirate all that long.
Like 10 years or something?
Yeah, how long did he say it was that the captain retired? 3
He...
years. He left the ship to start a business 3 years ago. So,
Oh, okay.
so if he sailed in his teens until his late 30s, early 40s, that's about right.
Okay.
I think. I mean, we'll find out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I wanted to tell you guys about Dark Coast Keep.
Yeah.
Okay.
What happened there?
Well, most recently, just a week or so before I met Zori and Aermagh, I was there with Father Dilbus. Or I guess it was longer than that. But that's where I was, kind of my last mission before I met them. We had traveled there and it was attacked while we were there. And so I got to know the guard pretty well. Helped with healing the troops, and it was kind of there during that attack that I made the decision to become a paladin rather than staying a cleric.
Well, and you were just there able to lend aid just recently, so even though they may have attacks and stuff, you are definitely there.
I'm
The
always
right
trying
time.
to help if I can, but it's a painful place to be.
I walk my horse over to her and kind of like do like the army hug from far away.
I lean my head in. But it was a little easier this time because I had you two.
Well, I'm glad that we could be a comfort to you, even if just a small way.
I wouldn't have it any other way.
Me either. Well, I mean, maybe a big way, but with the cards we're dealt,
Yeah.
I'm glad I'm with you guys.
I'm glad I'm with both of you.
It's definitely worked out pretty well.
Are you okay, Zori? This is the longest you've been apart from Aermagh. Well, I guess not during school you were apart.
Right. Occasionally, we hear from him, so as far as we know, good things.
Will you be
But-
okay if he decides to continue on his own for now?
Oh, I'll have to give him shit about it, but yeah, absolutely. I do know that he would try to get as much money for Theranox, so we're gonna have to keep an eye out for Theranox.
I don't feel like right now with everything going on that we would charge him, but we don't need to tell Aermagh that.
True.
Besides, being able to go in and buy donuts again is worth the money.
Oh, it's worth all the money in the world. Whilst we ride, what do I need to check? Perception.
Exceptions?
Yes.
The perception.
Theranox.
Ooh. A natural 20, not a Kraken, but a natural 20 plus 5, 25.
All right. You don't see anything.
Yeah, great.
I have my tablet.
Like, there's no natural birds or anything, or is it just?
Oh yeah,
nothing?
I mean, you hear the normal sounds of the grasslands or of the forests because you're still in the forest, but otherwise you don't see anything that causes you alarm.
Got it.
That way.
What did I roll?
I rolled a 27.
Same thing. You're able to spot, the little animals, the squirrels and the chipmunks and the rats and the possums and,
Yeah, the little baba bus.
all the other critters from the forest. But
I have a
Again.
28, but I don't think it's much different than.
no,
the
you don't
27.
see anything threatening.
We see any
Well,
nests?
because then that also means we don't have any like jackalwares or.
Right.
And no nests.
Nope.
Well,
Oh, and no giant wasps.
Nope. You ride the rest of the day,
Gross.
and the sun sets while you're still in the forest.
Pull off to the side of the road, probably.
You've had a nice, peaceful ride for once.
Knock on wood for once.
right.
Knock my head.
Let's see. Tasha,
Yes.
you can make a lovely place for us to sleep, right?
I believe that I can. Hold on a tick. Yep. I cast Newman's Tiny Hut.
Yeah. Yeah. Good stuff.
Good stuff.
That'll get the horses since there's only 3 of us and 3 horses, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it would be very tight to keep the horses in there with you.
Yeah.
Well,
We can tie the horses up outside.
okay.
I'll have my horse keep watch outside, and he can communicate with me telepathically if anything
That's
happens.
right. I forgot that.
And we'll be
Okay.
keeping watch too anyway, so.
Sure.
Yeah.
But he's an extra set of eyes. So I tell Starbolt that when we go to bed.
Okay.
Dear Starbolt.
Starbolt.
Star-Lord, man.
You've heard of me, right? Star-Lord?
I will take first watch.
I will take second.
Take third.
Ooh, I can't roll. Well, I like your dice, Annette.
Thank you.
I rolled a natural 19, so with perception, it is. I know, right? 24.
Very good.
You spend the entire time just kind of walking around and keeping your eye out, and nothing.
Okay.
Not a single worrisome thing.
Which is worrisome.
Is it?
Yeah. A little bit. I wake you up. I tell you.
Why are you worried?
You know, it isn't always easy.
It's almost never easy. So enjoy it when it is.
I pat her on the shoulder. And apparently we're going to have motorcycles all night long. I pat her on the shoulder and I say, yeah, and I stumble off to bed.
Okay. I roll a 27 for perception.
All right. Again, your time on watch goes quite smoothly. No problems.
Fantastic.
I wake up. Tap Tasha on the shoulder. Go back to sleep, dear.
Gladly.
I'll have coffee ready.
Bless you.
28. Same roll as last time.
Weird.
Yours was too. Very odd.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm like, weird.
Again, no issues.
Well, after my prayers are done, I will start a fire and start making coffee and breakfast.
All right.
I wake up very happy. Because I can smell the coffee.
All right. You come to consciousness, blinking a little bit because it should be brighter,
Uh-oh.
but it's kind of overcast.
Mm.
In fact, those look like snow clouds.
Oh no.
Is that normal?
Yeah, what time of year is it?
It's winter.
Oh, all right.
Remember, that's why the Susaran aren't still wandering.
Oh,
I forgot. Sorry.
They have gone.
We're down in like southern, down at Thunder's Edge. We weren't worrying about winter.
Right?
Right.
Okay. Well, I think it might snow, you guys.
Well, we knew it was winter. We have our winter gear then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We did.
So I pull up my clothes around me and we yaw our horses and head on more to the...
Might be why we're not seeing much wildlife.
That could be.
But I don't think Paradox fly south for the winter.
They might.
Maybe. We'll still keep an eye out.
Sure.
Do you Theranox fly south for the winter? Would I know that?
Make a nature check.
Oof.
23.
They do not.
Ah.
They are predator birds. And you know from experience that their feathers and skin are very thick and tough.
Mm-hmm.
So they're wherever they are all year round.
All right then.
Cool. And maybe we'll see one today.
Maybe we will.
Maybe we will. I'm really glad that the teleportation circle worked. I talked to the girls about being able to use the anchor. Oberyn said we can use the anchor anytime. Because I'm a graduate of the school, it's not a big deal. And so we just need to gather as many addresses as we can.
Go with that.
Yeah.
All right.
I wonder why Jojo isn't pleased that we know who he is.
Well, too bad. Honestly, he knew.
He didn't. He was gone, so he didn't know what we were looking for.
Yeah.
He may have told us rather than let us go out there, but
Well, we hope save some lives. So.
exactly.
We did.
It was meant to be that we were there, so.
We had some adventures.
We got sending stones. Oh, sorry. We got those cool sending stones, right?
We
Yeah.
did. We still have those.
Is there a distance on those?
No. Same plane.
Okay.
Otherwise, no.
That's cool.
Yeah, no. I remember looking them up. I'm looking again.
All right. After a good, hot, hearty breakfast, which helps warm you as much as the winter gear does, you mount up and continue toward the capital city of Aermagh. You know from doing this route previously that you should get there about an hour before sundown. So you ride for the first half of the day, and you make it out of the forest by about lunchtime.
Okay.
And still, you don't see anything. Nothing, no predators.
Dragons might have scared them off.
Yeah. They scare me.
So after stopping briefly for a quick lunch, you continue on, and it's, you guess, about an hour, maybe an hour and a half. You've actually made fairly good time. You see the western edge of Aermagh come into view over top one of the low hills. Everyone make a perception check.
Oh god, it's burning on fire. Are we going to Jojo's for dinner? Was what I was about to say.
26. See, not the same.
27.
What is it? Perception?
Yes.
Yes.
I got an 18, so 23.
Nice.
Okay. You all three have no trouble spotting the fact that there are guards
Oh,
at the edge of the city.
Okay.
And as you make your way toward them, they spot you and immediately sort of form up. There are 4 guards. 2 of them stand in the road, and 1 each kind of moves off a little bit. And you see that the 2 that move off are holding heavy crossbows.
pull my weapon and roll initiative.
No. I
Come on!
You will not stop me from my quest! Laugh.
Went from lawful good to chaotic evil. Come on.
Sure.
It's an emotional trip.
pull back my cloak to reveal my first lieutenant.
Yeah, because you don't
insignia.
have second lieutenant.
That's true.
You don't have second lieutenant bars or anything yet.
I don't.
No.
Whatever. You
No,
know,
no, it's still, you're still lieutenant, but I'm just saying you don't have the fancy new ones to be like, bam, bitches.
Right, but still, first
Pull
lieutenant.
I had to look at my list. I pull my signet ring out and make sure it's visible on my finger.
I just smile.
You ride up and you see that this has not put them at ease. They're still they seem very tense until one of the guards on the road tips her helmet up and you see this
Nuck.
ugly half-orc face.
Yay!
And
she goes, "Ah, I know them. They're good people."
So are you.
I'm getting fat. 3 squares a day. Not used to that.
I think everybody should eat good.
I'm pretty sure you're earning your keep.
Yeah. Out here standing guard in the cold. Huh.
Mm-hmm.
Still, don't have to worry about getting shivved in the back. So that's something.
Yeah.
How are you?
Oh,
Last
we
I-
have been places.
I'm a little confused because I heard through the grapevine that you went out to sea.
We
What are
did.
you doing coming back from that direction? Sea's over
We
there.
we teleported.
You what?
We
We
teleported.
magically traveled to the Tower of Azenor, and now we're coming back to town.
Hoo-hoo. And to think I knew you when. You
Wait.
see the other guards kind of chuckling a little bit, and she says, "These are the folks that went off on the Sea Devil to go search for that missing ship."
We found it too.
We did find it, and we fought.
And we fought orcs.
At this point, you see 4 faces, pale.
Yep, they're real.
Please tell me you're kidding.
Do I kid?
Yes.
I am not kidding.
Do I, kid?
Maybe.
No, we're not kidding.
Oh, that's not
We-
good news.
Oh, we were not pleased either. It was rather impressive. When they died, they turned into ash, which is good for cleanup, but really odd.
I guess you can't take any prisoners.
Mm-mm.
Huh.
Exactly.
What has prompted the new guards?
Bandits.
Dragons?
Bandits?
Oh, great.
You're old.
We still have to deal with that
Actually,
woman.
making sorties into town.
Branilla.
We have to deal with her. After we talk to Jojo.
Well, wasn't she caught?
We don't know.
Oh, right, huh?
We'd laid the trap.
Shoot. Well, then let's get into town. May we ride through town?
Okay. Yeah, absolutely. Glad
Great.
to have you back.
It was good seeing you.
Good seeing you too. Take care of yourselves.
You too.
too.
Be careful.
Doing the best I can.
Self-killed, there'll be no 3 squares.
True enough.
All right. So we are gonna ride to Jojo's.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, straight to
You sure the
Jojo.
heck are.
Let me fix the map here. All right. So you make it back into the capital city of Aermagh. As you ride through the streets, really doesn't look any different than the last time you were here. There's actually a little less smoke
Mm.
than the last time you were here. It looks like there hasn't been an attack recently, or if there has, they've gotten better about putting the fires out.
Yeah. Bandits.
There's only so many things we can deal with at once.
Right.
So right now, the dragons are more of a threat than the bandits.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we head on straight over to Jojo's.
All right.
Yep.
You ride through town. You see a lot more soldiers on the streets, but you also see several of them, like they see you and they kind of lean in and whisper to each other, and then they just kind of hold their hands up to say, you know, to wave and say hello as you go by. You arrive at the front of the Shouting Pirate, and you can hear from inside. It's doing a decent business, but it's still relatively early in the evening yet. The sun hasn't set yet. So,
Did our notoriety go up last time we leveled?
yes.
So what should it be now?
Yours and Zorith's is 4, Tasha's is 3.
Okay.
Ooh, wow.
Fantastic.
Aermagh and Thunder's Edge?
No, just Aermagh.
Okay.
Where do I put that?
Thunder's Edge still 2?
Yes. So far.
Where does that go?
We made it a special skill, like we had to make it up, so.
Okay.
It is in skills.
Oh, it's custom skill. I see it.
Yep.
Yeah. Notoriety and Aermagh. For Arabelle and I, it's 4. And Thunder's Edge, it's 2.
Correct.
Okay. Wow. Got it.
So you ride up to the front, dismount, tie your horses up. There's the Shouting Pirate.
Well, we tie up our horses and we saunter in.
Yeah.
Well, I saunter. I don't
stride.
think Arabelle saunters really.
I probably can, but not in Armagh. Maybe in my mithril armor, though.
Yeah.
Confidently walk in.
All right. You walk in the door, and you hear a familiar voice go, "Welcome to the Shouting Pirate."
Oh. That was.
And you see Jojo looking at you with this strange look on his face. You don't quite know how to...
Well, he's probably not sure why we were looking for him, so it's Synchron at our table.
Pardon?
Synchron at our table.
Fast asleep.
We sit down at the table.
We've obviously tied our horses up outside.
Yes.
Hi, Synchron. Scritches.
There you
Synchron
go.
immediately sort of like stretches and just unceremoniously goes over, sort of almost falls off the edge of the table into your lap and just kind of lays there.
I
Just
snuggle
kind
him
of
in.
stretching.
Well, he gets lots of pets while we're waiting for Jojo.
All right. Well, it takes a couple minutes, but he comes over and looks around, grabs a chair, spins it around, plops down and says,
Welcome
well,
back.
Well, you too. Welcome back. So this is a little awkward.
Yeah, we really wish you had been here before we left.
But we did kill orcs and save a pirate ship and
Wait.
The parrot.
All right, hold on. Go back to the beginning. Whatever you
I
want
was
to ask
born
me,
in
you're
a
gonna have to
small
wait.
town.
Bards.
We were looking for a sailor that we heard used to work around here, and we led to that we needed to talk to Rock on the Black Parrot, but the Black Parrot was missing.
Missing.
Oh yeah, and that sailor is you.
So we went out on the Sea Devil.
We'll get to
find-
that.
we
What
went
about
out
the
one-
orcs?
We went out on the Sea Devil. We got stopped at Dark Coast Keep because the Linamard got attacked and all the refugees went to Dark Coast Keep.
Right, that much news has come south.
So then we got back on the Sea Devil, found the Black Parrot on fire under attack from an orc ship.
It's God's
And
prisoners.
with the help of the Black Pirates and the ship that we were on,
The
Sea
Sea
Devil.
Devil.
the Sea Devil, we were able to dispatch with all of the orcs, who probably turned into ash.
And the ship vanished. But the Black Parrot suffered heavy casualties.
Ugh.
Rock is alive, the captain is alive, a small amount of the crew.
So many of the Sea Devil, well, they some of the Sea Devil crew stayed with the Black Pirate,
Parrot.
Black Parrot, to help them limp back to shore, to port.
We
and we
teleported
teleported.
back to Azenor and just got into town.
Oh, so now you're teleporting all over the place.
Well, just to Azenor.
Just to Azenor.
The only
I
one we
blush.
know so far.
I blush a little.
We're kind of busy.
So should we talk later?
That would
I've asked the ladies to take care of the rest of the bar. I told her there were things we needed to discuss.
So
As long as we just keep it down,
we
we'll be
were
all right.
looking for you without knowing we were looking for you because we're trying to find Mother Tassa.
Grandmother,
Yes.
why are you trying to find Grandma Tassa?
We want to talk to her about dragons.
We thought she might know more than most.
Well, that's
And
a decent guess.
she was very kind to us when we met her before, and we thought perhaps she would talk to us.
She gave me a lute. It's very pretty.
And my
So
shield.
That's where you got that from. Well, that makes a certain amount of sense. She always did like giving pretty things to pretty people.
She was wonderful. We had a great time.
Here's the deal. More than dragons. And now you know that orcs are coming. We have it on good authority that there are the other dragons that no one speaks of anymore, the metallic dragons. And they
Good
are
dragons.
potentially what?
Good dragons.
Good dragons. And
Go on.
and we know that Mother Tassa has been around a while, and we need to ask her some questions about where they have taken themselves to hiding.
And if they still exist. Because
And we-
we're all going to need help if we're going to survive this.
All right, so let me get this straight. You somehow come to think that there are metallic dragons that are good dragons,
Yes.
and
Well-
my grandma somehow is going to tell you where they are.
It's the only
Well-
person we can think of that's old
Maybe
enough
she can
to
point
know.
us in the right direction.
We do know they have existed. They should still exist.
Right. I mean,
How do you know
found-
that?
We found.
well,
Oh, go
there's
ahead.
gold.
I mean,
There's
cards on the
gold
table,
and
people.
There's metallic dragon kin, just like there's red dragon kin. So at some
Right.
point they existed,
No, the sages have been trying to figure that out forever.
right? Because there were metallic dragons, and there's fairy tales, folk tales, stories that have been passed down of good dragons.
Oh,
I tell them the name of that book that we found.
oh, never heard of it.
So, but it would be pre-shattering or close, and your grandmother's the eldest person we can think of.
Oh.
Oh,
All right, it starts to make a little bit of sense now.
thank you.
But why the hell did you have to go and dig up my own past?
Well, because we were trying to find a Susaran who wasn't already wherever you guys go for the winter.
Where
And
they
we heard-
go?
They go for the winter, and we heard a rumor that a Susaran had been a sailor here, and so it was our only lead.
We found you the long way accidentally.
If you'd been in town, we would have just told you what we were looking for, and maybe you could have saved us 6 steps. But how was your trip?
Too long. That's what I'm thinking. Long.
Yeah, and we have other things to talk about
Oh.
after this.
Oh, just leave him be.
So, all this. You found out me history by accident.
Yeah, basically.
Oh, we just didn't know we were looking for you. We were looking for you. We just didn't know it was you.
I mean, does that surprise you in any way?
No, not really, I guess. But it's still.
Should we call you
Oh.
Giovanni for now? Okay, so
I'd prefer not.
we will
Thank
not.
you very much.
We,
So-
we-
is
we will-
Erman your cousin?
Zorvan, aye.
Erman. Oh, okay.
He's
No, wait.
He's my brother.
Oh, your brother. Okay.
Aye.
Hmm.
Younger.
He was quite charming, and he seemed to know it.
Aye. He was like that from the time he could walk.
Good dancer as well.
Well, I suppose everybody's got to be good at something.
Oh,
Or yeah, and then yeah. But
he
your
wasn't a
grandmother-
bad musician either.
Well, music and the Sasaran kind of go hand in hand.
I caught that. I
So-
learned some songs.
Your nephew. Did he leave the Susaran as well?
No. No. You're talking about Kyrian.
Yeah, Karen.
He's my nephew by choice.
Okay.
Alina's my sister by choice.
Ah,
She's the daughter of me old captain.
oh,
Right, I think we knew that.
Captain Helmender. And he retired and then he got sick. And he made me promise that I would look after them as if they were my own family. And since he was like family to me, I agreed. So, as far as I'm concerned, she's me sister. And Kieran's my nephew.
understandable.
Ours were concerned too.
How was your travel? Did it have to do anything with the... Is it something we should know about?
It was actually well, I didn't even tell the ladies this, but it was actually a meeting of merchants from all over this area. We've come to a decision that as a one, we're no longer trading with Strathsimon's Run.
Yes.
That's good news. We had a
Until they decide to do something about it.
well.
We've no doubt that there's an attack coming.
Well, if we're around, you can count on our help. They're on our list too, but the dragons are priority right now.
I can understand that.
They're looking for me.
Why are they
That's
looking
where
for
I'm
you?
From.
No.
Oh, yeah.
We've already dispatched a
Bounty hunter
bounty hunter.
when we were in Romani Keep.
We've been to Romani Keep now too.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Where haven't you been?
Well, I'm sure there are places.
Well, if you're heading for the Sasaran, you may be going to a couple of them.
So where are you willing to tell us?
No,
Where
aye. Grandma Tassa gave you gifts. That's as good as unofficial tribesman. She doesn't do that to people she doesn't love. She's
Holy
already made
crap.
up her mind about you.
Oh wow.
Well,
That just tells me that, my instincts were right.
she made her mind up about them. She told me I have no future.
You said your future wasn't written.
That I
That's
veered
the
off.
same thing as not
I
having.
veered off my fate, and now I have an unclear path.
Ooh. Well, Grandma Toss is big on predestination, and if she finds anything that suggests that somebody somehow has escaped it, tends to make her a wee bit titchy.
She was very kind about it.
Why? Of course, you didn't do anything wrong. You don't want to be around her when she's angry.
I would guess not.
No, I know too well what that's like.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Well, if anybody knows about breaking predestination, it would probably be you.
Well, let's just say it didn't come cheap.
It almost never does.
I'm telling you now, best not to mention me name.
Well, we won't.
Unless we have to.
We won't.
It won't do you any good.
We will not.
I'd be very curious about how we found you, and if there's a lot of suspicion and they try to kill us, we're going to throw your name down.
That won't help you.
Oh, okay.
If anything, that'll assure that they'll try to kill you.
Well, hopefully it won't come to that, since they do know us.
I am, what's the word? Outcast.
Yes, persona non grata.
I don't know
So-
what that means.
It
I'm
means that
outcast.
you're not welcome.
No, I'm not.
So, where are we headed?
Stay put. Get some food. I've got a map. He gets up and signals to one of the girls and heads off. You know he's headed up towards his room.
We've been there.
We have.
Well,
So Jalea comes over. Well, been a while since I've seen you. Seems Seems like you're doing all right.
We made it back.
Word around town is that you actually left out to sea.
We
We
did.
did.
How was that?
We fought orcs.
we're kind of heroes. I'll take a brandy sandwich.
Can I have a brandy sandwich as well?
You say we fought orcs, and she bobbles the tray.
You shouldn't do that when she has stuff in her hands.
At least she'd already dropped off the drinks.
That's not funny.
Was not a joke.
We're gonna have to talk to the Lord Mayor. I mean, like, that's next on our list, but
No. Before we go to the
Or
Lord
is
Mayor, we'll
the,
be going to my boss.
Yeah, we'll
Oh,
go.
Well, your boss too, come to think of it.
Maybe you
Hang
should
on.
message him and see if he wants to come have dinner.
I should.
yep. Holler at him.
Okay.
All right, so you guys order food.
Yes.
Julia heads off. She
Milk
stops
for
and
cream for Synchron, please.
she stops and whispers something to Rhea, who immediately. She's a,
The whole world's gonna know. Good job, Zori.
I would tell.
I didn't say anything.
I did it, I think.
But
Normally it's Tasha who tells everybody.
yeah,
right,
yeah,
right.
no lie there. So Tasha, you gonna send him a sending?
Yes.
Bardic lips sink ships. Right.
It's such a good story, though.
It's gonna be a great song when you write it.
It's
Yeah.
gonna be fantastic.
The Ballad
I
of
need
the
to start
Black
working
Parrot.
on that.
Yeah, gonna be good.
So I send Captain. Right?
Warbender.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, sir, we have returned. We are at the Drowsy Parrot.
Shouting Pirate.
God damn.
Yeah, I need to give you a copy of these fucking notes, man.
You do. If you could just email those to me, that'd be great.
And it's just like a one-page cheat sheet of the important stuff.
We're gonna put it on. We're gonna put it on Excel, and everybody's gonna have it in the Dropbox.
Ooh,
That Drowsy Parrot.
the Drowsy Parrot is my favorite coffee shop from back in the day. Anyway,
Oh, okay.
it is. I'm not lying. So anyway, we're at our favorite cafe. Please stop by. We have much to tell you about orcs. Tasha, you can reply.
Shouting Pirate, huh? All right. I'll be there in about 30 minutes.
Fantastic. He's coming.
I'll give us time to get through the map with Jojo first.
All right. You see him coming back. He's got map rolled up under one arm. Comes over and kind of moves things on the table and spreads the map out, and it's a map of known Aecathan.
Okay. We should start marking off all the places we've been.
We should.
River's Watch, the Everwood,
Oh.
Water's Edge, Wind's Watch, Romani Keep.
At our home, we should have a map with pins in it for all the places we've been.
Some artisan should draw it on the thing and own a Aecathan, and then we should get big nails and just pound them in the wall.
Nails?
Anyway,
We don't
so
have
where are
push
we
pins.
headed?
Well, he shows you, he says, all right, this here's Aermagh.
Yes.
Yeah.
Costed's waves over here.
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't know that you've taken this exact route. There's a trade road that goes from Aermagh to just south of Costed's.
Yes.
About halfway down that trade road, there's a branch that heads south into the prairie.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You cross the Tassa. It goes the road pivots at Woods Watch.
Okay.
That's where it splits. You cross over the Tassa, go through Prairie's Watch, and then there's quite a trip with nothing between Prairie's Watch and Sandy Cove.
Right. I've been to Sandy Cove.
From there, you've got to cross the Great Southern Stone Bridge. And the road will turn west towards Dune's Watch and Thunder's Edge. But
Yes.
that's not the direction you're going to go. You're going to need to follow the coast. And it's going to lead you into the jungle.
Okay. So south, the other way from Thunder's Edge along the coast.
Right.
Okay.
And from there, I can only tell you that you're just going to have to keep your eyes peeled for something that don't look right. Because the Sasaran camp's actually hidden by a permanent illusion.
Okay.
Oh, that makes sense.
Well, I think at that point, someone should get on their loot and advertise that we're coming.
I mean, sure.
Now, we don't have the teleportation circle for Thunder's Edge because they're still making it, right? Or did they give us what it will be?
No.
We don't have it yet.
You don't have it yet. I'm trying to think.
But
At this
Oberon
point,
can teleport to us to Thunder's Edge, maybe. Because then we could go from there and it would be a lot faster.
Well, he made it to. They actually walked. Remember, they actually traveled through the
Everwood.
the Everwood and stuff. So I don't know if they actually.
Yeah, they made the trip on foot.
Yeah, but now they've been there and he can probably cast teleport rather than teleportation circle.
Oh yeah.
Right, because or teleport with ire or whatever the spell is called. I don't know what it's
Right, teleport.
But going from here all the way down there would take weeks.
Would it take weeks?
Yeah.
It did last time to get to Thunder's Edge, right? And
This is actually a shorter trip.
but not a whole lot.
Let's see. I have to do like visual spacing stuff. So
Yeah, I'm looking at the map. I mean, it's still way down there. It's further south though than Thunder's Edge, but it's not as far west. So we got to go the same depth down. Aermagh.
Right, but the route you took, especially going through the Everwood, it took you like 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
This trip would take you to get to the other side of the the Great Southern Stone Bridge would take you about 10 days.
Oh, that's not too bad.
We kind of don't have 10 days though.
Right, if we can save some, and so how far would it be from Thunder's Edge to where we're headed? 3 or 4 days?
Yeah, 3 days.
Yeah, so if we can get to Thunder's Edge, it would make more sense. But it doesn't hurt to send a couple messages and see if we can do that first.
Okay. I send a message to Zori's teacher,
Oberus.
And I say, Oberus, greetings. We made it back to Aermagh. We have found out where the Sasaran are, but it's a 10-day ride. Is it possible that you could teleport us to Thunder's Edge?
You're out of words.
Ah, damn it.
Is it possible is where you ran out.
No!
That's why I have you write it down.
Okay.
But you'll have to just send another one.
Fine. I'll send a
Well,
second.
you get a response back, just a few seconds. I'm certain most things are possible. I assume you meant to ask me something specific.
Yes. Is it possible that you can teleport us from here? Well, teleport us to Thunder's Edge.
Alas, I am no longer in the tower. I am part of a contingent sent to Hillswatch to aid in the recovery of Belinamard.
But who?
The town that was just sacked.
The barbarian town.
Oh, yeah. Oh, dear. So I relay that.
What about
There's someone in town. I mean, we could go to the Lord Mayor.
Yeah, okay. So we've tried that. Let's talk to my boss first. our boss first. So
You're our boss, Tasha.
okay. My boss is my boss then. Let's talk to my boss.
Maybe Aerlakis is our next question.
And see what he thinks.
What town is that? The one that was sacked? What's it called?
Belinamar.
Belinamar.
Belinamar, that's right.
Jojo.
Yes.
When we were staying here.
Oh, don't.
What?
Listen.
I just put my
Listen.
I just
Leave it
relax.
alone. Not your business.
All right, now I'm curious.
You had a visitor, and Synchron reacted to her much like he likes to us, which I've never seen before.
Oh. She stopped by to look after her, did she? That was very sweet.
Is that all we're getting?
It's not your business.
Jojo's my friend. He's making a terrible, horrible mistake. It's my business.
Don't you think Jojo gets to make his own decisions?
I lean in and I go, she doesn't like Viessa.
It's very strange because I like everyone I meet.
That's not
I don't like
surprising.
her.
Lots of people don't like her.
I like her fine.
I like her quite a bit.
Jojo, no.
Don't bring up subjects if you don't want the answers.
That is actually the truest truism ever trued.
He actually gets this almost dreamy look in his eyes
No.
and says,
"Can I find you a nice girl?"
she's got the softest lips.
Oh.
I loves it.
Stick my tongue out at him and pet Synchron.
I
Yes,
believe I
it's
told you
Bad
this alone.
Synchron.
Well, you're allowed to feel about her however you like, but she's actually a sweetheart and she cares about Aermagh.
She does. We know that.
She does.
It's her methods I have a problem with. You don't kidnap people. You just ask to have a conversation.
Oh my goodness.
No, not in her line of work.
Yes, well.
Oh, she kidnapped you, didn't she?
Yes, she did. Instead of just
I
saying,
mean, just a little.
"Hey, why don't you have a conversation?" Well, actually, she didn't kidnap us. She had somebody rob Zori, and then we chased him down, and then she locked us in her.
Not kidnapping.
Right, but then she locked us in.
Because you wouldn't have listened otherwise. You're kind of stubborn, in case you hadn't noticed.
If she had asked to talk to us, I would have.
She didn't know that.
Well,
She didn't know you.
she should have asked Jojo.
You have to remember, A, she didn't realize that I knew you too. And B, she's used to dealing with the worst sort. It does something to your expectations.
Yes, well.
So,
Now I will never have trust with her or respect her. So that's where we are. But I don't need to. I don't work for her.
You kind of do.
No, I don't.
We give you money.
I hate to break it to you. Everyone kind of works for her at this point. Whether it's directly or indirectly.
We may have similar goals, but only going to do them if they suit mine, not because they suit hers only.
Did I mention she's stubborn?
I'm getting that.
I
Well,
prefer to have choice. I don't think that's stubborn.
but you see, darling, you always have choice.
She didn't make it seem like she wanted to give us much of one.
Doesn't matter. She can't take your choice away from you. She can present you with choices, and you could accept them or refuse them.
It's funny because her thing was that if we didn't work for her, we'd get conscripted into the army. And look, we got conscripted into the army.
Well, she did try to save you from that, but she didn't know there were going to be dragons and orcs.
Aye.
Well, she kind of knew there were going to be dragons and orcs and it was going to get bad.
Well,
She was
But-
worried. But she hadn't actually gotten any intel.
yeah,
That's what she calls it, intel.
Well,
she's not prescient.
the bottom line is I don't trust her.
No kidding.
But I don't think
Well-
that's ill-advised.
Well, I'll just say this, darling. I've known her a lot longer than you have. And I trust her.
I trust you.
That's good enough for me.
She's going to have to do a whole lot more to earn my trust than just have you vouch for her as much as we love you.
Well, that's between you and her. I learned a long time ago not to get between her and anyone else.
Good plan. Good plan.
It just
I mean,
causes yelling. I don't like
The no longer trading with stress and run. They've not retaliated yet. It's just been fairly new, right? It's been about 2 weeks that you've just decided that.
Aye.
Okay.
They won't actually start noticing probably right about now, actually. When their deliveries that they've been expecting are a week overdue and still not coming.
Right.
There's
They're
also a
gonna-
lot of bandit activity, so that might take a little longer to notice too.
The bandits might be them. For all we know.
No, the bandits are the
Oh.
Jaggervanans.
Maybe. Maybe there's more than one kind of bandit.
I haven't heard about any bandit activity up along the northern road.
Well, yeah, not along the, I guess the northern, yeah, it was along the river that we saw them.
Aye.
Hopefully her captain's going to show up. Or not our captain, but
Yeah. A few minutes goes by and you see the door open and you see Warbender come in.
But we should not tell him about Jojo's link to this.
no, of course not.
He's dressed in half plate that is kind of dirty, and he's carrying his helmet under his arm.
That's unusual.
Greetings.
Can
Please have a seat.
I'd motion to Jelia.
She comes over. Captain, what can I get you? Strongest you've got. I know just what to bring you. He sits the helmet down on the floor, sinks down in a chair. He looks tired.
Are you injured?
No, just exhausted.
I don't think I have any magic for that.
Nope. It's been a long week.
We can relate.
We
I
have a lot to
imagine
tell you.
can. Well, thank you, my dear. She brings him a glass of some sort of very dark amber liquid, and he just, boom, throws it back. Points at it.
We were at Dark Coast when the refugees from Valinamard began to arrive.
That was my impression.
And we were able to find the
Black parrot.
black parrot. Jeez. the black parrot, and we weren't able to save them all, but we saved the captain and his first mate and some of the crew from orcs.
That matches the reports I've gotten as well.
And when we dispatched the orcs, they turned into a pile of ash. And once all of the orcs were dead, the ship disappeared.
The boat imploded. It's a level of mastery, magic mastery, more than my teacher of magic actually has.
Your teacher is
Obrus.
Obrus, yes.
He actually used the words draconic magic.
That would make sense. None of the intel that we have left over from the war ever mentioned arcane spellcasting abilities for the orcs.
It was most peculiar.
Well, that's unfortunate. We could have learned a lot from their corpses and their vessel.
Indeed. And there was an orcish shaman, but I killed it.
Good. They were particularly troublesome.
Mm-hmm.
Well, let's see. What should I bring you up to speed on?
There been any more dragon attacks?
One. That's why I look like this. Clean up.
Mm.
There is a force being put together to attempt to retake Balinamard.
We're headed the opposite direction.
What
We're attempting
what
to
threat are
find
you
out.
pursuing now?
Still the Susaran.
We're pursuing we have a lead on the Sasaran.
On
Finding
the
them.
missing Susaran sea person?
No, we found them. We were
We
able.
found that line and was able to get some more information out of it.
So now we're on our way to actually see if we can find the Sasaran winter camp.
Ah. Very well.
So, you think you can retake Balinamard, even though they don't know what force they would be fighting against?
That's why we're sending an expeditionary force there. To try to ascertain what the state of the city is, if it's still under attack, if it has been claimed by an enemy force. We just don't know. There is no communication anymore. So the only way we're going to find out is to go there.
Okay.
What news of our Jagravan and Spy?
Oh, that. Well, the actor that we put in place to masquerade as the Edosian Temple Keeper is still there.
Mm.
But the actual priest that we had in custody is dead.
Mm.
Well,
What happened?
We're still trying to figure that out.
Ooh.
Could he have killed himself?
Some have suggested that, but There seems to be no discernible cause of death. And for whatever reason, the priests are unable to speak with his spirit.
Ooh, that's wild.
Well, the person we were expecting is a master of disguise, so. And a powerful magic user. She might have infiltrated and
Kill them. I mean, I don't know.
when we were coming into town, though, we saw guards and heard that the bandits have been coming into the city.
Yes. Since we've posted guards, it's died down. But yes, they were coming in from the fields, simply burning whatever they could find. It's been
A
quite
lot.
difficult. And you see, you thought he looked exhausted before. You see in his eyes just this weariness bordering on despair.
We're doing what we can to help.
I know.
I reach out to take his hand, just kind of tap it.
The Lord Mayor has recalled all but 2 from each tower across the country.
The towers are being attacked.
No.
Yes, when we were in Wind's Watch, the tower had been somebody had paid to have the tower attacked, and they almost killed all the guard that was there.
Oh, that's right. Yes, well,
That was a long time ago.
we have ordered all towers sealed.
Okay. But then
And
we can't
there
use
are-
the star lamps.
Yes, well, there are 2
Oh,
Oh,
sealed
but
from
they're
outside, so there's no relief.
sealed
They're
from
just
outside, so there are 2 soldiers in each tower. They each have one 12-hour shift, and their job is solely to monitor the far lamps, nothing
Wow.
else.
Wow.
Things are bad.
Yes, it means that travelers can no longer look for aid or hospitality as they travel, which is the first time in my lifetime that we've had to take such drastic action.
Well, we'll do our best to. Hopefully, this thread helps with the dragons, because there's not many options.
No.
I mean, obviously the Lord Mayor knows what you know, and we've not told you anything new that you didn't know. Told us some new things, but do you think, since we are helpful, that the Lord Mayor will allow me to take the location of the teleportation circles somewhere in this town so that I may bring us back here in case we need to come back quickly?
I can probably make that case, considering you are now all 3 sworn officers.
Indeed.
Well, it was mighty helpful. We just got back in 2 days by having access to the tower in the Azanar, right? Because it would have taken us 2 weeks to get back.
Yes, I understand the repairs to the Black Parrot were quite extensive.
Yes, they'll be needing a lot.
And when you're asking, can you find out if they have the circle for Thunder's Edge?
Right. I just need the location address. The location.
I'm certain they do.
The question is,
However,
will they
I'm
give it?
also almost equally as certain that they will not provide it to you.
Yeah.
We are clan friends of the Lord of Thunder's Edge.
Well, maybe we should send a message to,
Aralakis is the only thing I can think of.
yes, Aerlacus.
And have Aerlacus come get us?
Maybe.
It's worth a shot.
Yeah. It is to have a member to have someone available who has teleportation circle makes things, while sending can get a very quick message down. There's nothing like being able to be there instantly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Lord of Thunder's Edge is creating us our own teleportation circle at the house he gifted us, but it's not going to be ready for a year. Right? Or
Well,
week.
it's not going to be ready for about another 7 weeks at this point.
So
It takes one person casting teleportation circle on that site a year. He has 4 mages working on it every day.
right.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah. So if you could ask them at least to give us passage here, we'll work on the rest ourselves, I suppose, but
How much longer will you be here before you depart?
Depends if we're gonna have to, if we're able to find a way to teleport to the edge and travel from there, or if we have to pack up for a 10-day journey.
correct.
Understood.
Another day, maybe.
All right.
We'll probably make plans tomorrow and leave the following morning.
Yes.
And where should I reach you?
At Arabelle's house, I believe.
Tomorrow, yeah, we'll be staying at my house. But you can always leave.
I
Yeah.
think I know where that is.
You came to a meal.
Yes, then I do know where it is.
Yes.
All right. Well, I won't wish you good luck because I don't think you need it. But be careful.
We take all of the luck we can get.
We'll wish you good
And we
luck.
will be careful.
All right.
Well, as careful as we are.
Slight,
We'll be-
slight weary smile. All right. Let me go see about that information.
Thank you.
Good night.
Good night. Don't forget to eat on occasion.
So should we go back to the house?
Yes, I'm exhausted.
Well, we'll pay them all and talk to Jojo and say goodnight.
Good night, Synchron. We'll be here for breakfast.
Yes.
He just kind of looks up in your face and just goes right on your nose.
There you go.
And then I head bump him.
He hops back up on the table and circles a couple times and just folds down.
Well, it's interesting about the coin master,
Mm-hmm.
and also
Too many threads. We have to just focus on one.
There's a lot of threads. I wish we could go and help them with the barbarian keep.
I know. But they don't need us yet for that.
No, not yet. All right.
Do you have a message spell or sending spell left?
Oh, right.
I mean, we can do it from the house, but maybe reaching out to Aermagh to see if there's a way he can assist us in getting there quickly.
if not, we can wait till tomorrow.
Let's do it in the morning.
Okay. I didn't know if you wanted to save your spells for tomorrow, so if you had any left to use up.
No, not really.
Okay.
I've pretty much used them all.
Okay.
All right. Well, you leave the Shouting Pirate, head back through town to Arabelle's house. Everything is as you left it. Things inside the house are a little dusty, but otherwise, nothing's been disturbed.
Excellent.
Yeah, we have people taking care of stuff.
So you go through and get a fire going in the fireplace and crack the windows to air it out just a little bit. And soon enough, it gets warmer.
I pop over to Fiona and not Halberd, what's his name?
Albert.
Rathar, and just let him know that we'll be in town for 2 nights, and then just so they don't think somebody broke in the house.
Okay. They tell you that, there's been no problems. They're glad to see you back safe. And they'll start up again, keeping an eye on your place in a couple days.
Thank you.
By the time she gets back, I'm already asleep.
Just sprawled.
Mm-hmm.
At some point, we should get a bigger house.
Yeah.
I
That
mean,
does make a certain amount of sense.
do we
If
really?
we're here longer than 2 days and it's not on fire, maybe we'll look into that.
I mean, do we
Details,
really need a bigger
details.
house?
Well, I mean, you guys might want your own room instead of sharing.
She might. I'm fine.
I would
Still
like
more comfortable than the barracks, I suppose.
It's so much more comfortable than the barracks.
Well,
Well,
if
when
you
Aermagh
want-
gets back, we can put another bed in my room, and then Zori and Aermagh can share, and Tasha, you could share with me. Or we have our big house. Once we have the teleportation circle, we'll have a big house to sleep in when we want.
Yep,
That's true.
we'll have a permanent place.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
So this house is fine for now.
That it is.
Well, then I guess we go to bed. Are
Good
we doing
night.
watches?
Mm,
I guess if somebody breaks in, we'll all hear it.
I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think we need to do watches.
I'll cover at least 4 hours.
Why don't you, because you.
Right.
So I'll stay up for 4 hours and then sleep the last 4.
Okay.
Okay.
That means there's only going to be 2 hours in the middle where
Nobody's awake.
nobody's awake, so. All right. The night passes uneventfully.
Starbolt keeps watch.
Outside.
Yeah.
In the stables.
All right.
The morning comes. The sky has cleared somewhat. It's partly cloudy. Some sun is shining through. And it's actually colder.
Oh,
I want to travel in the winter. Guess it'll get warmer as we go, though.
as we go south, yeah, it sure will. Go out and see Kieran.
Kieran, when he comes to take care of horses.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's probably like, there's like 3 extra horses there.
Yeah.
Where did these come from? Quit
Well-
multiplying.
You're eating breakfast and you hear a knock at your door.
Open it.
It's Kieran.
Hi, Kieran. Come in.
It's Kieran.
Oh,
Warm yourself up.
oh, thank you. It is kind of cold.
Tea or coffee?
Tea would be wonderful. Thanks.
Sit down and eat.
Oh, I had breakfast already, but thank you. Just the tea will be fine, really.
So
So,
sit by the fire.
whose is the big beautiful horse out there?
That's my horse.
He's gorgeous.
His name is Starbolt.
Wow.
He likes you.
He likes me.
He told me.
He told you.
Yes. He's my paladin steed, so we have a telepathic bond. We can talk.
Special horse from God.
Special horse from Torora.
No kidding.
Can talk to him telepathically.
Ask him to whinny.
Think that to him. And
That's very, very fantastic.
you know what's really cool? If we get to a place where I can't have the horse, I can actually send him back to the
Ether.
ether, and then I can summon him again, and he comes back whenever I need him.
Wow.
And if he gets hurt, he'll just disappear, and I can get him back.
Wow.
can't.
Speaking
He's
of which, we need to send these 2 horses back to the forest, right?
To the tower.
To the tower.
How do we do
Oh.
that?
Yeah, no, that's no problem. There's carts that go back and forth on the tower just about every day. So
Yeah,
we'll
and they
just
hook 'em up-
send them back with them.
hook them back up to the back of a cart and just wagon train it.
I can take care of that for you.
That would be lovely.
That would be lovely.
Have you seen Uncle Jojo?
We did last night.
Good. He was really sorry that he missed you when you were here the last time.
We were sorry we missed him too.
We sure were.
All right. Well, quickly drinks the rest of the tea. If I'm gonna get those horses on the morning cart to the tower, I better scoot.
I hand him 2 gold pieces.
Well, you don't have to do that. You already paid me.
But for the extra work,
What? Leading 2 horses to the wagon?
just take it, Kieran.
Because we love you. And I scoot him out the door. Like,
All right. That's good. Nice to see you all. Bye.
We're gonna be leaving tomorrow.
Okay.
We'll know later today if we're taking the horses or not with us.
Okay. Well, if you take him, just let me know, and let me know when you get back, and you need me to start looking after him again.
All right, we'll leave. Yeah, we'll let you know.
Okay.
I figure if we can't teleport, we will probably want to take the horses.
Yeah.
Or wagon.
Yep.
So it's cold because we'll want somewhere to sleep out of the. Well, we have the hut, but we can put the hut
Right.
underneath the wagon or whatever and hide
Right.
it.
It's too tall to fit under the wagon.
Won't it just go through it? I mean, we have to hunch like you were sleeping under the wagon, but
Right. Yeah, you could do that,
I don't know if it will.
but there's not a. That really wouldn't leave you with a whole lot of room.
yeah. Or in the wagon. Is it tall enough to sleep in the wagon within the hut?
I would have
Can
to.
you cast it on the wagon, or does it have to be on ground?
I think it has to be on the ground.
Oh God, not this conversation about that place in place. That's space and time that tries to be on that other thing, and then they move, and then they. It's a thing.
Not while it's moving, while it's still. I just, could we sleep in the wagon and make that the base of the. But it's a sphere because it goes down underground, right? So
Right.
maybe.
It would be a matter of. I'd have to figure out the exact dimensions of the wagon.
Okay.
Be able to figure it out.
Okay.
You could probably manage sleeping in the bed of the wagon inside the dome, but when you sit up, your heads would come up out of the dome.
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking.
That's what I
Like-
would think too.
Like I said, I'd have to actually, get some graph paper and figure out measurements.
See, that's too much. Just be like, sure.
Sure.
But your head will come out at the top. I like that.
My brain doesn't work like sure, but So,
Seems somewhat reasonable.
all right. So, you've finished breakfast. What are your plans for the day?
Well,
Finding out if we can teleport is first, because otherwise we will need
Yeah.
a lot of provisions.
Yeah.
Aerolacus.
Okay.
So maybe
Okay.
plan first before we send the message.
Aerlacus.
I'm gonna hold. Hold on. Don't say anything.
This isn't the spell. We're just Aerolacus. I'm writing down as you talk.
We need to get to Thunder's Edge quickly.
Aerolacus, this is Tasha.
Ah,
You know,
Aerlacus, this is Tasha. We need to get to Thunder's
the
Edge.
edge. The edge.
We need to get to the edge quickly. I don't know how that's any.
I thought you said two. I was thinking it was saving one, but it's not.
Nope. Can you get us the teleportation address?
Or fetch us yourself, I guess.
Or have someone fetch us from Aermagh.
Yeah.
Someone fetch us from Aermagh. Let me count how many that is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. If you do Tasha here instead of this is Tasha,
Fine, Tasha here.
that's 25.
Yeah.
All right. So read me the message as you're going to send it.
Aerolacus, Tasha here. We need to get to the edge quickly. Can you get us a teleportation address or have someone fetch us from Aermagh?
You release the spell, and for the first time, you feel it just sort of hover for a moment, and then it just kind of expires.
Oh no! He's somewhere where he can't get it.
That's another plane, I think.
Or he's in
he's
the forest.
In the forest, in the ground. Right, we couldn't send messages there. It wasn't working.
Boo.
Aerlacus. Why would Aerlacus be?
He's still researching.
No, that's not Aerlacus.
That's not Aerlacus.
Oh,
So we could try sending it to Athgar, the same message.
oh yeah. I thought we were sending it to Athgar in the first place. That was
No.
dumb.
No.
No.
Aerlacus is Tremaine's second in command, the sorcerer.
Yeah, that's who I would think.
Oh. Oh, why did we
what
get it to
about,
Aerlacus? That's not good.
What about what's her name? His apprentice that is
Sten?
Sven, yeah.
Or the Navi Temra.
Okay, fine. We send the same message to Zen.
Well, except you replace.
Sten with Aerlacus with Sten.
Right.
Yeah.
But yeah, the same message.
You cast the spell and release it, and this time you feel it like normal.
Oh, good. That was freaking me out.
You get a response back. It takes a little while, like longer than normal.
Mm-hmm.
And you get a response back. Oh, wish you were here. We're under siege.
Oh, crap.
Aerlacus is unconscious.
Okay.
Some of the guards are dead. A couple of the Red Kelleyad. We're holding, but it's bad.
Okay.
Can't help you. Sorry.
No, but maybe when you tell us this, maybe that's enough for them to let us. Because he said they had it, but they wouldn't probably let us use it. Maybe this will let us get there. So we need to go see. We should see Warbender, because if we can get there, you need your spells.
Yeah.
Or we can ask. We can go straight to the manor house and ask.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Yeah. That's
That might work because it's under. Yeah. We'll go see. What's his name? Lord Brenner. On the council.
All right. So you leave the house, head up the street, down into Lord's Ward. You approach the gate. There are 2 gate guards on duty. And as Tasha approaches, they kind of peer for a second, and they both snap a salute. They're like, "Good morning, Lieutenant. How can we help you?"
It's kind of an emergency. Could we talk to the Lord?
The Lord Brenner.
Lord Brenner?
Oh, Lord. Yeah. Wait here. I'll see if he can make time for you.
Thank you.
So he runs in. And only takes about 2 minutes. He comes back and says, "You're to go right in."
All right. We go in.
Thank you.
I'm going to let you talk, Arabelle.
You walk in, and the guard at the door to the keep, salutes, and then says, Lord Brenner's in his office. You know where that is?
Yes.
Really just head on in.
Thank you.
You get to his office, the door is open, he's behind the desk, and it's paper everywhere. And he's got his head down and he's looking at different things and writing furiously. And
Tap on the door as we walk in.
Yes? Oh, it's you. Yes, yes, they said you were here. Yes, come in.
We need your help. I know everything.
I had a silver for every time someone said that to me in the last 2 weeks.
We understood that perhaps you had a teleportation circle for Thunder's Edge, but it would be unlikely we would be able to use it.
It's completely unlikely.
However, when we reached out to talk to Aermagh, he didn't answer, so we talked to someone else. The edge is under siege.
Yes, we know.
So we need to get there and help.
Yes, we're trying to figure out how to do that too.
The circle's not working?
It's been destroyed.
Oh, well.
So they're cut off from us.
Crap.
We're trying to figure out how to get aid and supplies to them.
So now,
I'm gonna
Zori,
keep.
yeah, we could go to the keep to Romani and go from there.
And then go southwards because I have that one.
That would be faster
Let's
than
do
getting to the
that.
edge.
Don't I? Isn't that the second one I have? Is Romani Keep?
I believe so.
I believe so.
Yeah. That would end up being about 3 days shorter
Then getting straight to
than going straight there from here, from Aermagh.
Thunder's Edge.
So how many?
Well, no, I mean going to like the end of the Great Southern Stone Bridge.
We're gonna have to bypass and go to the edge, right? I mean, they're our friends.
Yeah, we're gonna have to go to the edge, and then we can come back.
And then we'll go from there on. But we're gonna have to go to the edge.
How far from Romani Keep to Thunder's Edge?
Like little over 4 days.
Do it.
It's gotta be. How many? We can take some people with us. How many ever will fit in the circle? If you want, it'll save some time, if it helps.
3 people besides myself, I believe.
Because you can only cast it once a day,
Oh.
right?
3 people besides yourself. That's
No, 6 be 6.
Oh, 6 people. Okay.
So
3
more.
besides. Yeah, 3 besides what we've got here. Hold on, let me look that up.
Well,
Holy
if the abbot is okay with, if BA is fine with it, then, well, you guys probably have Romani Keep's address. But if other people could cast it and BA was willing, we're happy to share, and then it's a shorter trip if it would
Yes,
help.
We have been reaching out to the Lord Abbot because that may very well be the easiest way to get there. We've also been communicating with Sandy Cove. We're trying to coordinate between those 2 locations.
Which is closer? Sandy Cove?
Yeah, well, the problem with Sandy Cove is that there's no teleportation circle in Sandy Cove.
Okay, then
But we could actually, if we wanted to take the risk, we could conceivably get supplies there in a matter of about 5 days by sea. But apparently that has become very dangerous.
yes.
Yes.
Got back from.
Yes, I know. I have the report here somewhere.
Okay, so is there anybody that you want us to take with us? We can take 3 people with us when we go to the keep. And
Actually, I looked at it and it just says. It just says any creature that enters the portal instantly appears within 5 feet of the destination circle or in the nearest unoccupied space if that space is
you have
occupied.
6 seconds to get in it.
So you could take. I mean, 6 seconds is a lot. You could take enough people that. And you could take it. If you stack them right, you can take people that walk in a spiral, and you could take quite a few people. I know that sounds silly, but
That doesn't
Right.
sound silly.
instead of like everybody just jump in, like, you just take one in and they all follow each other, and you could get quite a spiral through of people.
It's up to you. I mean, we're
Would
going
I-
to go see.
Would I
Or
know
like-
by doing the studying how many people I could get in 6 seconds and stuff?
How big is the circle?
10 feet.
It seems like if you had people right on the edge in the circle and they went boom, and you had somebody right behind, boom, would be the easiest thing.
Yeah, that would be easy. Push them in and then step in.
Yeah. So probably how many ever people fit around a 10-foot circle? Maybe 2 or 3 rows of people could get in 6 seconds because you can move. It's a combat round.
Yeah, I'm going to say you could probably get a dozen people through.
Okay.
We're going to go see Warbender next. I don't know if he's the better person to talk about who to go take with us.
So 12 people minus the 3 of you, so 9. Yes, go speak with the captain and let me. Oh God, let me try and figure this out. Come back and see me before you leave.
All right. Thank you, Lord Brenner.
He just immediately starts grabbing papers and laying them out and like looking, and he grabs a blank sheet of parchment and starts scribbling. And
I walk out to the kind of antechamber where I presume they've got stuff. I find wherever it is, get coffee and bring it back, just set it on his desk and then walk out.
okay, yeah, he doesn't even look up,
Right.
but
He'll absentmindedly reach for it and drink it at some point.
I'm sure.
Hmm.
All right. Warbender.
Airlock is his little hustle in our step now.
Yeah, we've got to go. And I can summon Starbolt when we get to the keep, and BA will loan us horses, so we don't need to worry about any of that.
Yeah.
Because I'm sure they're going to send people anyway. So
Well, we're gonna need 11 horses, so
Well, that's fine. I'm sure
I
they've
don't-
got them there, and they're already.
I'm worried that we're not gonna make it.
Well, we'll leave the other people behind and we'll go all out. We can rest the second day. I mean, we have light spells. We can travel in the dark until we have to sleep. But we've got to go.
Yeah, we
All
do.
right. Well, you find Warbender in the barracks.
On our way there, I know I said save the spells, but we're not going to get to the edge today. Can you send a message to Aloric and make sure he's okay?
Yep.
I mean,
Tell him we're trying to get there.
I
Oh, what?
wait.
Okay. Okay.
I want to know our friend is okay, but I feel like letting someone know that we might be on the way.
It's bad planning.
No, but like over Sentinel, over Maine, or somebody who give us maybe, I don't know.
Well, you know the Over-Sentinel. You know the Lord himself. You know Athgar. You could send a message to Aloric. You could send a message to Wiggy. You have options.
Let's try Wiggy.
Laura can tell Wiggy anything because he's always at the bar.
I know, but Wiggy
Okay.
might have some way for us to get there.
That's true. So message Wiggy.
Wait,
Yes.
do priests? Who has regular teleport?
Teleport without error or teleport wizards.
Yeah.
Oh, because there's that priest at the Tabernacle of Joy.
Right.
So teleport,
What is his name?
but they have to be familiar. Like they would have to be able to come here.
Oh.
So, it's a 7th level spell, and it is a bard, sorcerer, and wizard. So he's a bard.
Yes.
Yeah, Lufroy Underwood is the one at the Tabernacle of Joy, and then
That's the dress fiend bard, right?
yeah,
Yes.
Or
Oh,
he's a cleric,
that's-
he's not a bard.
this is the priest at the Thunder's Edge Faithful Tabernacle of Joy.
Yeah, I think that's the Tasha's temple.
Right.
But I don't know if he's a cleric or a paladin, which their paladins are bards. So
Oh,
What is he? Is he Jeff? Is he a paladin, or is he a bard?
or
Or,
cleric.
or is he a cleric?
He's a cleric.
Okay, so he
No.
wouldn't have it.
He wouldn't have the spell.
Yeah, bard, sorcerer, wizard, and it's a 7th level spell.
I
Ooh,
don't know if he's a 7th level, but anyhow,
mighty high.
it was just something to think about, and we can totally talk to Aloric if we need to. It was just kind of is there more information, or someone, telling them if you can last for, another 4 days, we'll be there, but
So Oberus said he was on his way to Belinamard, right?
or he was at Belinamard.
He was at
on their way.
Matt, back up. He was in Hillswatch.
Oh, okay.
That was where they were gathering the forces because they were coming from different places.
Okay.
Oh, I see. That's smart.
Okay.
Dang, we gotta get there.
Yeah, so who are you messaging? Wiggy? Yeah, because Athgar could be down in the place and not even know what's going on. So we don't want to message him because it might not get through.
So, Aloric or Wiggy, I guess.
Yeah.
Wiggy.
All right. Write it out first. So you check your word count.
Wiggy.
Tasha.
You could go Tasha here.
Just say
Tasha.
Tasha. Just Wiggy. Or you don't even have to say Wiggy. Just say it's Tasha. He knows
It's
his name.
Tasha.
Heard what's going on.
Heard what's going on. Do you have a way for us to get there quick? That you can reply. That's all we need.
Wait.
Yeah, wait.
We're trying
Is everyone
our hardest. Okay, it's
Get
Tasha.
there.
Have you got a way?
It's Tasha. Heard what's
Going on?
do
Do you know a way for us to get there quick?
Yeah.
We're trying our hardest.
everyone okay?
Yeah.
He'll know who everyone is that we care about, you know. Are you and everyone okay? I don't know how many ever words we have left.
I don't know. How many words do we have left?
I'm right. I'm writing. Hold on.
19, 20, 21, 22.
NMJ.
1,
Not
2,
my
3,
general.
4, 5, 6,
Ah,
7, 11, 12, 13, 14, 20, 21, 22, 20. I got 23.
Okay.
I have written down, it's Tasha, heard what is going on. Do you have a way? Oops. for us to get there quick. We are trying. Are you all okay?
Yep. I send it.
Okay.
Yes, Viesa would be the next person to ask.
You
Ooh.
you hear this pause as per usual, and then you figure that with a message spell, it had to be designed so that it couldn't possibly hurt you. So it's got to be able to dampen volume somewhat, which you imagine
Right.
is probably a good thing,
Yikes.
because what you hear is, "Holy shit! Are you close? It's fucking insane. There's giant scorpions! Aermagh is out of commission! Please say you're coming here!" Oh, Aska says hi.
We said, how do we get there? Okay. You're going to go see Warbender, right?
We're gonna go. That's where we're headed.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, you're basically right outside the barracks.
Yeah, we're gonna
Well,
go.
that's at least a little more information. Giant scorpions are a thing.
Right.
He did not answer in any way what we needed him to.
He's kind of freaked out.
Nope.
Athgar says hi.
Thanks, Athgar. Aloric, is he okay? Our bakers, yeah.
What do you want? It's Wiggy. I mean,
I know.
I
That's why
know.
we should have messaged Aloric.
he's
because
just a little bit excitable.
Yeah, Aloric would have been a little calmer.
All right.
Ask Wiggy
Oh.
how to get there.
So we're gonna go to Warbender,
Yeah.
but Warbender's not gonna have anything either.
No.
So let's
So-
go to, I'm gonna go see Viesa.
Yeah. I was actually gonna just go there because I figured if I went there, she'd know how serious it was if I asked for her help.
I'm gonna go see Viesa.
Thought you were seeing your Warbender.
Warbender isn't if the Lord.
No.
No, we need to ask Warbender about what 9 people to take with us.
Yes.
Riddle
Oh.
wants us to come.
Oh. All right. Fine. I'll go do that. You go see Viesa. But
Yeah,
be
'cause I
nice.
figure if I go and ask, she knows it's bad.
Be nice.
I will be very nice, which is why she'll know it's bad.
Okay.
You want me to go with you? Let's
Yeah.
both go.
To Viesa,
Yeah.
I summon Starbolt because it's still 10 minutes, but it's faster than walking through town.
Got it.
And I pull Zori up behind me because the horse is plenty big enough for both of us.
Okay.
And we fly through town to Viesa.
See you soon. See you at the house. I guess, right?
Yeah.
See you at the house as soon as this is over.
I go to see Warbender.
Okay.
I
Um,
say,
go ahead.
Captain, we are now trying to figure out how to get to Thunder's Edge. We have figured out that we can teleport to
Romani Keep.
Romani Keep. We have the capability to do that. We have the address already. We can bring 9 people with us.
Mhm.
What 9 people should we take?
We talked to Brenner.
We already talked to Lord Brenner.
Well, in that case, 8 people that he picks, and I'll send 1.
All right.
Because he's going to want to pick very strong people who can carry a tremendous amount of supplies. And I don't want to interfere with that. But I do want to send someone down there who can get us eyes and ears.
Very well.
I'll contact Brenner and we'll establish the roster.
Very good. I'm going to go get ready.
God's speed.
Yeah. Even so, it'll be 4 days. I wish it was quicker.
All right. Meanwhile,
Back to the ranch.
you make your way down to the docks, and it's going to be interesting because there are people all over the place. I mean, it's daytime. The docks are humming. So
We'll nonchalantly act like we're gonna fish or something, and
We'll get off the horse and we'll just walk down. You can't cast invisibility on us, right?
negatory.
Negative.
No, I don't believe I can.
negatory
Well, I
Ghost
can-
Rider, the pattern is full.
I can ask for Trora's help on my stealth roll. And I am better at it now than I used to be.
Oh no, no! I can cast seeming.
Yeah, so we'll just look like dock people.
Yep.
But we'll still want a stealth.
Well, that's the only thing I really can cast.
Yeah,
Sorry.
that'll help though, because we won't look like us. And then and then we'll stealth to be sneaky to get down there.
Okay. Park the horse at Jojo's. Cause
Okay.
right, that's down the street from it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then walk around to the side of it. Cast seeming. Make us look like dock workers. Boys. Just men that I've seen, like a conglomeration of like the last 3 guys I've seen.
Okay.
Mix their facial features up and stuff, so it's not like and then walk out of there and walk over to the dock, and then just kind of look to see if anybody's looking, and sit on the side of the thing, and then slip down 1 level, and then slip down underneath the.
All right. I need you to both make stealth checks.
Yeah.
For that first move to slip under the dock.
Oh, not bad.
And I had said I was casting guidance on myself.
Yep.
So 23.
Ooh, not bad. I also got
Proficiency in it last levels. What help?
I also got 23.
All right. You kind of keep your eye out for when's a good time, and you just soundlessly drop off the edge. You land, stay crouched for a second, and just listen. Doesn't seem to be any commotion. And so you move under the dock to the secret entrance, open it up, and step in.
I can be very nice.
I drop our seeming. Well, how often does that work? Like how does that work? Like hold on, I've not done it yet.
Be able
So.
to just shake it off, cancel the spell.
Right, but I don't necessarily want to.
Oh, to get back out.
Yeah.
Whatever level spell it is, right?
8 hours.
Wow.
Spell lasts for the duration unless you use your action to dismiss it sooner.
Can you alter it? Or is it locked in whatever you first choose?
Well, it says, okay, so it says a creature can use its action to inspect a target and make an investigation check against your spell save DC. If it succeeds, it becomes aware that the target is disguised. Now, if we don't stop someone from seeing us, like if we just maintain the spell and then like they can see us, like would the DC be lower? Did that make any sense whatsoever? Like if we don't...
Well, it's a matter of if you give them a reason to think that what they're seeing is not the truth. So it would be based on your behavior, really.
So as soon as we see them, we could say it's Zorith and Erebal. We have a spell up.
Okay. Sounds good to me.
Let's see. Yeah, apparently it's whatever you choose, it's locked for that duration.
Yeah.
Because I don't see anything that says you can change it.
Mm-mm.
Do we recognize, is there anybody in the thing when we walk in?
Make a perception check. You both have dark vision, so that's not an issue.
24.
Perception?
Yeah.
Dirty 20.
All right. You step into the tunnel and you spot the two sentries that step out before they move. But they step out, they're both holding heavy crossbows on you. And a voice says, "State your business or die."
I'm Erebal and this is Zorith. We're here to see Viessa. We disguised ourselves to make sure we could sneak down here without being seen. It's
He kind of
urgent.
leans over and whispers something to the other guard who takes off running, and he says, "Don't move."
We just wait. Lean up against the sides of the tunnel.
Okay. About 5 minutes goes by. You hear footsteps running back down the hall. And a guard, you don't know if it's the same one or not, says, "She says that you should come right away, so follow me."
Follow him.
The other guard goes, "All right." Steps back.
He's bummed. He thought he'd get to kill somebody today. Day's still young.
So we follow him.
You follow him down the hallway, and he leads you past the entrance to sort of the speakeasy.
Right.
Like you were in the last time.
Straight to her room, probably.
And takes you into a room that looks completely out of place down here. You step into what looks like the library of a mansion above ground. And you see the room is lit. It looks very warm and welcoming. And you see, standing toward the back of the room, her back to you, bent over a large desk, Viessa.
Oh, Viessa.
You see her Well, you're the last person I expected to come calling on me. She spins around and then goes, "Oh dear.
Hey,
I hope..."
regular dock worker 1, regular dock worker 2.
Oh, good, it's on purpose.
Well,
Oh my.
then knowing that I'm the last person.
Hold for just a moment, please. She turns back around, pulls open a drawer, picks up something, turns around, and is looking through a yellowish white gem. And she goes, "Huh. What do you know? It actually is you two. All right. Thank you, Henrik." You hear the door close behind you. She turns around and just kind of leans back on the desk and says, "Well, to what do I owe the honor of the visit?"
I need your help.
Actually, it's more than...
Wait.
I want her to enjoy this for a moment.
Wait. Yes, I need to savor that.
That's why I said it that way. But really, Aecathan needs your help. And that I know you care about.
Aecathan will always have my help. You, on the other hand, I will absolutely help simply because I know how much it sticks in your craw. We don't have to like each other to work together. You've already made that very clear. So, what do you need?
I don't know if you'll be able to. You've probably heard Thunder's Edge is under siege.
I had heard something about that. The last message I got from Wiggy was mostly just shouting, and it was very difficult to decipher.
Which is what we got to.
Oh, well, good. It's not just me.
The regular teleportation circle's been destroyed.
Yes, I'd heard that.
So
That's...
we can get to Romani Keep, but we didn't know if perhaps you had something closer.
Perhaps you should be a little bit more explanatory and explain to me what you mean by had something closer.
Do you have the address of a teleportation circle closer to the edge or beyond theirs, or someone who can teleport?
Because if you have someone who can teleport just me, I can go learn their teleportation circle or try to find something and...
Yes, dear, but their teleportation circle has been disrupted. It's not functional.
Right.
Now,
Technically,
if they cast it at the same time, then it's there and you can go to it?
No, it should be. It should be if you know the address and you write it down.
Right, but if it's not a permanent circle, then can't they draw it right then and you can get to it if you know what it looks like?
That's what I was thinking.
But it would have to be like instant, like it's only there for 6 seconds, so you have to cast at the same time?
I'm no wizard, but I don't think it works like that.
Okay.
I could find out.
Well, the permanent ones, see if I could fix it.
You have to cast it in the same spot so that it's there. But when they cast it, it's there for 6 seconds, right? 4 times a day?
Well, yes, but I
mean,
what are you talking about? The one that they're putting into our house?
Or anywhere. I'm just saying but I mean, because they have that address. If they cast that somewhere for 6 seconds and we cast it at the same time, can we get there?
Again, I say
no, that's a Pam question, not a V.
Oh, okay.
I'm not asking Diessa that. I'm sorry.
The problem is that when they cast it, it's not a permanent circle.
Right.
It's a temporary circle, and that won't work as an anchor because that's a temporary out.
Gotcha. You can only
circle.
Link to a permanent one. That's what I was looking at.
So, my GM question is, thinking that if the circle is like fixed, like it's usually built into the floor, right? like knowing the circle information and the address and trying to fix the circle, would that fix it so that other people could come through?
It all depends on if the magic is still intact. Make Zorith, make a straight intelligence check.
Intelligence. It's not going to be very high. Oh, so let me get to my stuff. Oh. Exit full screen. I hate my laptop. I love it, but I hate it. 12 and 15.
15.
Right? No, that's a saving throw. Hold, please. Oh, same thing.
Okay.
15.
You recall that Lord Brenner said that they had been unable to send anything down there.
We're gonna have to go to
Right.
Keep
Okay.
and just ride our asses as fast as we can.
Yeah.
Well, maybe not. I suppose it all depends on how good you are. And she points at Zorith. She walks over and pulls a rather thick rope. You don't hear anything, but door opens and you see a
Lurch.
young woman in robes. Long hair. She wears it kind of half over her face. She walks in rather meekly and just stands there, and Viessa walks up and kind of pushes the hair back over one ear and leans down and whispers something to her, and the girl just goes and turns around and kind of scuttles out.
Can't you cast from a scroll that's higher level?
Are you asking me?
You can cast, right? It's just there's a save or something if it's higher level. And if we can get a teleport scroll.
I have not a clue.
Yeah, a spell scroll. If your spell is on your class's list, but of a higher level, you have to make an ability check to determine whether you can cast it. But we'd have to find somebody who has a teleport scroll.
Can I offer you anything to drink while we're waiting?
No, thank you. We're
Thank-
just,
Viessa.
we have family there and Wiggy. Well, I mean,
His family.
he is our family.
That's sweet. Wiggy's fine.
I know, but he might not be in 3 days if we have to take 5 days to get there.
Well,
I'm like anxious.
I know. This is
Nikki
our
is.
other home. Our friends.
My dog is having a nightmare
Hmm.
while he's sleeping or is dreaming. He's running in his dreams.
about 6 minutes later or so, the door opens and the young girl comes in with a box, hands it to Viessa, and turns and runs out. Viessa walks over to you, Zorith, and says, "Well, let's see how much the gods like you," and hands the box out to you.
I take it. I look at it. I
Long,
inspect it.
slender wooden box.
I absentmindedly scratch at my tattooed arm, just kind of, and I open the box.
You see inside a vellum scroll.
I set the box down and take out the scroll.
All right. The material that the scroll is written on is very, very fine parchment. Probably not the nicest paper you've ever touched. Do you unroll it?
I mean, yes.
All right. You unroll it a little bit so you can see sort of the first paragraph of what is written. And you realize that this is a spell scroll. The first paragraph tells you that it's a spell scroll of teleport. But as you unroll it a little further, your head begins to ache just a little as you look at the runes and they actually start to swim in your vision a little bit.
Okay, I would have known. Does that mean that it's too far up for me, or does that mean that it's
Well,
like,
it's a higher level spell than you're able to cast.
oh, okay.
But you also know that on a scroll, there at least is a chance that you'd be able to actually cast it from the scroll itself.
I think it's an ability check, so I'll be able to guide you
Okay.
when you make the roll.
Is it an ability check?
Uh-huh.
Is it a one-time thing
Yes,
Ooh.
it's a one
at
and done.
that moment? So it's like once we've got all 12 of us standing there.
9.
Oh no. Yeah,
9.
this is
Teleport.
teleport, not teleportation circle.
So it's
Oh.
you and 8 people.
So it operates by different rules.
So how many people?
We can take 9 people altogether, so 6 instead of 9 people with us.
Mm.
So we'll have to tell them. It's
Well,
less.
we'll have everybody standing around.
And then we've been there, so maybe teleport outside of the city between the Everwood and Thunder's Edge, so that if there's something blocking it, we don't lose the spell.
Oh, good plan.
You know how, because when we came through the wood and then we went, I would go, maybe an hour or half hour outside of the edge. Because
You
Brenner
want to be
said they
before
couldn't-
Everwood.
right?
Your sending spell got through, and the thing about teleportation is you don't pass through anything.
Oh, I thought you said Brenner said they couldn't send things or something.
Right, because their
couldn't send-
teleportation circle has been
Oh, they
disabled.
didn't have somebody who could just do teleport. Gotcha.
Right.
Mhm.
Right.
Okay. So we can take 6 people with us.
Okay.
I for sure can guide you. Let me see if there's anything else I'll be able to do. Tasha can give you inspiration.
I can.
Okay.
Let you add like a die 6 or die 8, right?
It's a die 8.
The inspiration, guidance.
They can be added.
I don't think I have enhanced ability or anything. Let me look at my.
I also have, please hold, let me tell you what I have. Hold on, I gotta find it though. I can't believe I'm about to use this. It is called, come on. It is called Bend Luck.
Oh,
It's called Bend Luck.
And what does that do?
it bends luck. Silly.
It if I could make my computer work right now. When another creature you see makes an attack roll, oh no. Another creature you see.
Okay.
You can use reaction, spend 2 sorcery points to roll 1d4 and apply the roll as a bonus or penalty. Oh, I thought I have one more thing. Special traits. No feats. No class features. Oh, there it is. Tides of Chaos. I knew it was somewhere. Tides of Chaos says once per long rest, you can gain advantage on one attack roll, ability check, or saving throw.
Ability check. Nice.
Before you regain use of this feature, you have to roll in the Wild Magic Surge table.
So you can get advantage plus a die 8 plus a die 4. That's the best you can do. I don't have enhance ability, so
Right. But I mean, that's pretty good.
that's really good.
That's the best I can do.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Obviously, we don't have enough money to pay you for this. What would you like in return?
Make sure Wiggy doesn't die.
I think that's fair.
Extremely grateful for your assistance.
As much as it pains me to say, I am grateful for yours.
Thinkrin likes you. That puts a little bit more in your favor.
It's a very interesting cat. There's something there. I'm just haven't quite figured it out.
It's not a cat, is what I can figure.
And yet, he's so very cat-like. There's something.
It's like he's a familiar or something.
Yes, but whose?
Mm.
Certainly not JJ's.
Oh, shoot.
I would like to point out that Arabelle is putting more stock in Syncrin's judge of character than Jojo's.
Okay, so
Thank you.
Okay.
Syncrin is a cat and Jojo is a man.
Okay, thank you. We'll do
Good
our
luck.
best. Thank you.
Let me know, or have Wiggy let me know how things turn out.
Absolutely.
We'll send you a message. Is there anything you want us to take to Wiggy?
No.
He doesn't need any money.
No, he always thinks he needs money, but I know he's skimming a little, and that's fine. It's expected. So he's well taken care of.
And I'm sure his business was going well until this happened.
Business?
I don't even know if you'd call it a business.
He set
Side
him up as an interior decorator. He's very good at it.
side venture.
Wiggy?
He did a tremendous job furnishing our house.
He knows how to get the best
say.
deals and the
He knows
come on.
people.
He's a
Oh.
wheeler dealer.
Well, yes, he would know that. I had no idea. I will definitely have to tease him about that the next time we talk.
I can't remember what the name was. Gilliam's. I don't know.
I have it written down, but I can't. I don't.
Hold on. It's in my notes. Let's see where I saw it. So, Gilliam's Chamber Designs.
Yes,
Yeah.
we
Oh my
tell
God.
her that.
Chamber design.
Oh my.
That's hysterical.
Well, we've amused you. That should take a little bit off of our debt.
You're hilarious.
This
There it is,
is
right there.
simply for the good of Aecathan. So there's no debt.
I do trust that you care about Aecathan, because
Very, very much.
as do we.
And we make our leave and head on out of there.
We're going to run now.
Good
We'll
luck.
be in touch.
And we get out and kind of peek our head out and try to maintain that we're not actually.
Make another stealth check. Both of you.
Well, not bad. Not good, but not bad. 18. Ooh.
Good at this now. I don't have disadvantage anymore, and I'm proficient in it now.
Yeah. 18.
Had a little guidance.
Okay.
doesn't hurt.
You kind of look around as best you can and take a deep breath and clamber up onto the dock and come face to face with an old mariner who just kind of looks at you and goes, "Don't sweat it, boys. I've fallen off a number of piers in my life."
I shouldn't have drank so much.
I usually caused it.
Oh my
Kind of
God.
stumble off like I'm drunk.
Yep.
All right.
Get to Jojo's, get on the horse, and ride like the wind.
All right.
Back to your house where we're
That's
meeting
where Tasha
Tasha.
was going to meet us.
Yep. As you ride very quickly back toward the house with a possible solution in hand, this is a good place to take a break.
Yeah, because it's, yeah.
So we'll be back in 15. Please stick around. Things are going to get really weird. And welcome back. So, Arabelle and Zorth.
Such an emotional day.
I know. Arabelle and Zorth ride back up to Arabelle's house. Tasha, you're already there. What do you do?
Yay!
Go inside. Well, I'm happy we were able to give Viessa the gift of me asking for help. I seem to enjoy it.
I'm sure you hated that.
Not as much as I thought. I'm more worried about our friends. Viessa's really not as important as what we're have going on. But her help is.
So we talked to Brenner, and we need to go. We need to go back once we
Right.
gather all our stuff because we were supposed to check in with him.
And we need to tell him we can only take 6 people.
We will all need to be standing right there. We'll take 1 from Warwinder and 5 from Brenner. And then if it doesn't work, then we'll have to teleport circle to Romani Keep.
Right.
Viessa gave Zorith a scroll, but it's a higher level, so it's risky. She may not be able to cast it. But if you play her a song and I'm going to pray for her, we'll do our best to give her the best chance possible to cast it.
Gotcha.
All right. Zorith, if you would, I need you to make me an Arcana check, please.
This isn't the roll, right?
No.
Okay. Just checking.
You're like,
Guide
Well, we
her.
just said
I'm going to
we're-
guide her.
No, this is her having thought about this and reading through as much of the scroll as she can parse.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. You have come to understand, looking at this spell, that there is a chance, even if you cast it correctly, that it could send you somewhere other than where you want to go. It seems that the more familiar you are with a location, the better your chance to actually arrive there.
So in front of the Ivory's Wrath.
Or the 4 house or whatever, one of the 2. But yeah.
Well, think about, where did you spend the most time?
The Ivory's
The Wrath. At Alorix.
Yeah.
But, and this is particular, did you spend most of your time in front of it or inside it?
There you go. We're just going to show up and we're going to be like, bam! Hey, adventurers, have another ale. Inside.
On top of people.
I know, right? It's going to be.
That's the only reason I was thinking our house, because there's nobody there.
Yeah.
good idea.
Yes, but you're actually not that familiar with your house. I mean, think about how
Oh.
much time total have you spent there compared to the Ivory's Wrath?
Well, yeah, but we've been to both. It's not like it's something that's just described to us.
Right.
Right.
But you have better chances with the Wrath.
Yeah.
He's not wrong about that.
But very familiar, or seen casually or viewed once.
So if we leave at 6 a.m.,
Oh, we're leaving tonight, aren't we?
Are we? Are we allowed to? Are we going to?
I thought we went to grab our stuff and we're going.
Well,
That's what I thought too, but I wasn't sure if
we have to find out how long it's going to take to get the rest of this crew.
Right.
well, we can go there and wait because it's the barracks and we're not going to do much sleeping anyway.
Let's go to the barracks.
Yeah, we're going to the
and-
manor house
and talk to
right?
Warbender.
Let's take our stuff and
Yep.
go. So I will once we get to the manor house, I'll dismiss my steed. I'll just recall it in Thunder's Edge.
All right. Do you leave a note for Kyrian?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. So
Not taking horses.
right, Starbolt's gone, but the other two need.
Oh, those should already be
Yeah.
on. Yeah.
And the house is already taken care of. So we go see Lord Brenner.
Okay. You are ushered right back in. Apparently, he left standing instructions that when you showed up, you were to be shown in immediately. So they don't even ask. They just open the gate, point you toward the door. The guard at the door points you toward his office.
What time is it?
Let's see. Probably a little.
Breakfast. We went to Jojo's or Viesa's. We
Yeah.
came back.
Probably close to lunchtime. Say like 11, 11:30.
Well, depending on when they can get them there. Oh, I mean, my room at the inn, we did spend a lot of time in the room and not in the main downstairs hall. Right?
Yeah, but it's
Because-
a much smaller space.
Yes,
To
but
bring 9
I don't
people.
want to displace. We're about to come in at the table that we're usually at, and there's people in chairs and stuff, and
Well, you know the common room well enough that you could choose where in the common room you wanted to appear.
got it, and a little spot off to the right or the left, and
Yeah, you could choose to appear at the bottom of the stairs, you know.
oh, that's a good idea too.
Well, and with the city under attack, there might not be that many people there. People are
Yeah.
probably sheltering in place,
Good point.
Yeah.
or everybody's there. One of them.
Okay.
We could also send a message we were coming, but I hate to use the spells.
She's all
So we go
anxious.
in to see Lord Brenner.
Okay. So you get ushered right in, and he looks up as you approach, and excellent, good.
So
I think we've got everyone figured out and what they're bringing. So
Slight change in plan.
Slight change.
But potential addition to the positive.
We have a scroll and can cast teleport. But that means we can only take 6 people with us instead of 9. But we can get straight to Thunder's Edge. I'm sorry.
You see his right eye begin to twitch slightly.
Sorry, Lord Brenner.
Well,
But
here's
we
the
were
deal.
trying to get into the city if possible.
We'll work it out.
Well, it may work, it may not.
Actually, we can still you can still cast teleportation circle and not get in it, right? So she could send 12 people to Romani Keep, and then we can teleport. But
So
if the scroll doesn't work, we can't teleport.
Now what you're telling me is that I have 18 people instead of 12.
No. That's not how teleportation circle works. I think I have to be part of it, don't I?
No.
No, you just draw it and
You just draw it
and
and cast
activate.
it, and it activates for 6 seconds and then it stops.
Just don't get in the circle.
Right.
What I was thinking is using the circle for the 6 and or for the 9, using the teleportation scroll for the 9 of us, and if it doesn't work, then we have to fall back and use the teleportation circle.
Right. I was thinking, yeah, if otherwise, if we do it where we send the circle and send 12 people and the scroll doesn't work, we can't go to Romani till tomorrow because you can only cast teleportation circle once, right?
Oh.
Yes, and I think we've slept, right?
Yes.
Okay. So yeah, I only get it once a day.
Right. So we can take 6 people with us for sure. And if it doesn't work, then we can do the circle and take the rest. So have them ready in case the scroll fails. And then we'll take the circle and go to Romani. But pick who's going. I'm sorry, Lord Brenner, but the opportunity to get straight to the edge was worth taking. Now, do you have somebody who can, cast circle? We can give you the address to Romani Keep.
I'm sure the Lord Mayor has the information.
Okay.
The problem is getting a spellcaster.
Oh,
Okay.
All right. So I need to reapportion some things. Absolutely critical to only mildly critical. I can do this. Give me an hour, and I'll have everyone reassigned.
Well,
yes. Just leave it.
If that teleportation works, I need to have those 6 people that I'm sending with you carrying the absolutely most important things.
yes, sir.
And that I have
Now-
to figure out.
And
Yes,
Warbender is sending 1, right?
Yes, he
Yes,
said so.
You get 5, and he
That's
gets
5
1.
people.
Ugh. Maybe an hour and 15 minutes.
We will be right
Oh boy.
office and we will leave from here right then.
All right, good. All right, shoo, let me figure this out.
We leave.
Yes, sir. Is his coffee empty?
Untouched.
Okay. Then I won't worry about it. All right.
All right.
Go tell Warbender we're leaving in an hour and 15 minutes.
Okay.
Find some food.
All right.
Megan's isn't that far, right? Is it Megan's that's close?
Yeah, Megan's is relatively close.
All right. Let's go grab something to eat for lunch that we can take with us as we do all of our other stuff.
All right. You get in there. They are open for lunch. Megan doesn't seem to be there at the moment. But her people are serving, and the food's just as good as you remember.
Yeah. Just whatever we can get to take with us and eat on the run.
Sure. All right.
So sandwich or whatever. Hand pie, whatever.
Right. You get
Yes.
some food. You head back toward the barracks.
This is so stressful.
You find Warbender where you left him, basically. Still working out logistics. What's happening?
We're leaving in an hour.
All right.
Do you have your person?
I do. I've already dispatched him.
Oh, okay.
All right, we'll be at Brenner's.
All right. Good luck. Let me
Same
know
to you.
if there's anything I can do to help. I don't know what that would be, but let me know.
Keep
All
your
goes
fingers
well, we're
crossed,
telling-
Riz.
If all goes well, we're teleporting straight to the edge.
I didn't know you could do that.
Called in a favor.
Ah. Understood. Well, then, safe travel.
Can't wait till we're higher level. Ugh.
Well, at least it's not level 3. Level
Oh,
3.
Jesus. Can't even.
I'm basically praying the whole time now.
All right. So you get back. You've got a little bit of time to wait. You see they're starting to set up a staging area in the corner of this large space outside his office where they've pushed a bunch of desks like out of the way, so they've created a big open space on the floor. And you basically see 5 very, very large men who are basically wearing crates and barrels strung up with ropes.
Oh my.
And each one is getting stuff put on him like a pack mule.
Oh my.
I'll walk up and say I'm happy to carry whatever.
No, I've worked it out.
Okay,
everything
okay.
is fine.
Okay. Step back.
Right?
He looks beyond harried. But
There's a lot going on.
yes, there is. This is the problem with being the one in charge of everything, is that you can be under constant siege by dragons and you still have to provide relief for a town across the continent.
Yeah, you do.
So, a little longer than an hour and 15. It ends up being about an hour and a half before everything is finally ready. But you basically find yourselves sort of like back to back to back inside this circle of basically crates and barrels with a few people mixed in.
Okay. I pray and I touch Zori.
I sing the song and I touch Zori.
All right, so you have guidance and bardic inspiration.
A D4, a D8, and I'm going to use my advantage spell.
So, luck bending.
Or fate.
Tides of Chaos.
All right. Then your spellcasting attribute is charisma, right?
Yeah. How do I tell what that is?
I think it's charisma for
Yeah, I think sorceress is charisma. So, I need you to roll a d20 and add your charisma bonus.
Okay, so I roll 2 D20s, right? Because I get advantage.
Right.
Yep.
Okay, hold on. Let me see. So you can see my face, so I can see your faces. Well, I got a 16 and a 14.
So
16
16
16
plus 4.
16 plus
plus a d4 plus a d8.
16
Plus-
plus charisma is
Oh, right.
9. So that's 25.
No, charisma is 4, right?
Your charisma bonus.
Oh, not saving throw. So it's
Correct.
16 plus 4,
Okay.
Dirty 20.
dirty 20, plus a 6 and a 3.
29.
Okay.
It's pretty good.
That's
You begin to make your way through this scroll, chanting the runes and phrases. There are a couple times that your tongue almost refuses to actually shape the correct sound, but you push on through and make every consonant and vowel sound exactly as it should. And as you near the end of the spell, you begin to feel this tingling energy forming in a circle around you. You grit your teeth and power your way through the last few syllables, and everything goes silver. Now I need you to roll percentile.
Well, hi.
I will roll as high as I possibly can. I mean,
Yeah, but I mean, just so you know what you're aiming for. You want high, I believe.
well, I will give you whatever it is that I get.
This is the most stressful. Fighting orcs, whatever. There's like 41 combatants. It's
I got
fine.
a 70 and a 5. So 75. And I picture the little back corner of Aloric's place. And then I picture the staircase, and I choose the staircase.
Okay.
And as clear as my mind as I possibly can, I want us to be in front of the staircase.
All right. The silver dissipates, and you find yourself standing in the back corner of the Ivory's Wrath with a crash as the people you brought with you have knocked over a couple tables that were relatively close by, and the entire room has come to an abrupt halt. You look around the room and realize that things are very, very different here. All of the tables are covered in brown tablecloths with stains on them.
Oh no.
There are people lying on tables all over the room.
Oh no.
And you see
It's an infirmary.
you see several people moving around. You see coming around the corner Aloric covered in blood. And
other people's.
He just stops. And
I burst like tears.
where did...
And I
How-
run over and I give him a hug.
Oh. And he hugs you back so very tight.
Oh.
And he
Do
says
they need
it-
us here or at the keep?
He says in your ear, "How did you know?"
I just chuckle. Wiggy's got a big
Here at the
mouth.
keep.
Yes, here's, and then obviously the soldiers that they sent, they know what kind of equipment they have on them, right?
Yes. Yes.
So
We brought
And-
reinforcements.
The guys that you're with kind of look around and get the lay of the land and immediately begin divesting themselves of stuff and start opening crates
and passing stuff out.
and pulling out healing kits.
Okay.
And
Can we get to the... Oh, sorry.
you see Aloric finally kind of lets Zori step back from the hug and looks over her shoulder at what they're pulling out, and just... Zorith, you're the only one who can see this, but you just see a single tear.
Hmm.
And he just
Aloric.
quickly...
Can we get to the keep? Or is it a battle out there?
Fortunately, the battle is still mostly outside the city.
Okay.
But
They should be able to help here. We should get to the keep. So they know we're here.
it's unfortunately happening almost right outside our door.
Okay.
Because the attack is coming from the desert. That, of course, is just over there.
Okay.
That's why...
So we just need to run to the wall?
If you are wanting to fight, yes. If you want to speak to someone, the Lord is coordinating things from the keep.
We should go to the
We
keep
should go see
first.
the Lord. See what he wants.
All right.
I squeeze Aloric on the shoulder.
I have never been happier to see anyone in my life than I am to see you three.
I give him a hug. Not like a Zori hug, but a hug. We'll do whatever we can.
Maybe when you're finished with whatever it is you're here to do, you can help me calm Wiggy down.
Is he here?
Here?
He's out working on getting us more supplies, but he may be the bravest man I've ever seen.
Tell him we're here.
Because he is absolutely terrified, but he won't stop.
When you see him, tell him we're here.
Oh, I will. Believe me, I will.
We messaged him earlier. He knew we were trying to come.
And he didn't tell me.
He's been a little,
It's just this today.
I'll wait until things calm down to discuss that with him.
Well, I will say, whether or not Wiggy processed that we were coming, I can't tell you.
He was a little panicked.
That is his constant state these days. Which
How long
makes-
has this been going on?
I don't even know what day it is.
Oh, Jesus.
We
So I
don't.
I
couldn't
wish we'd known sooner.
I couldn't tell you.
We were on a boat, so. We'll tell you later. We've got to run.
All right.
Pulling out my sword and my shield before we open the door.
Okay.
Same. Well, I don't have a shield, but yeah.
Do I have to
Yeah.
roll on the magic scale table? Because I am 100% sure that I got some magic with that.
No, because it was a scroll.
Oh, sucker!
Yeah,
And-
the reading a spell off a scroll is safe from wild magic because you're not channeling the magic. The magic is tied into the parchment. Whoever made that scroll is responsible for its power.
And they did a good job.
Did do a good job.
Gonna cast Bless on the three of us before we walk outside.
Good plan.
Okay.
What does it do for us?
Gives you
Uh,
plus 1d4 to attacks and saving throws.
Yeah.
And
Right.
then I think we should run as fast as we can to the keep.
All right. You step outside. You immediately see the streets are torn up. It looks like they've been hit by meteors or rocks or something has made craters in the road.
Gosh. It's a war zone.
As you head toward the door to the inner enclave, you see two members of the Rykeliad standing there, and they kind of startle when they see you running their direction with weapons out. But then one of them goes, "Let them pass!"
Just, you know,
Go
As we-
quickly. We need all the help we can get.
We go.
and just don't stop till we get to the keep.
Nope.
All right.
Getting our dragon in. You know.
All right.
I feel like it's my town that's been attacked.
You make
Very invested in this.
Kinda is.
you
I know.
continue running down the street. The further away from the southern edge of town you get, the less damage you see.
Mm.
By the time you get into the center of the inner enclave, you don't see any damage at all. You see guards at the door to the keep. Let's see if they recognize you. Yes, they do.
Hopefully they don't shoot us.
I know, right?
Um, both guards see you and go, "Oh, thank the gods. You'll want to go to Lord Aermagh office first. Trust us."
Okay. We do.
I'm there.
Okay. So you immediately head up there. You come wheeling around. There's nobody at the desk in front of his office, but you see his door is open. And inside, going through papers on his desk, you see Athgar.
Oh.
Athgar. I run up and hug him.
Oh my god. I can't believe it. How did you know?
Happenstance. How can we help?
Where's
Oh.
Aermagh?
Being tended to.
Does he need more healing? Can I help?
We have our best healers working on him, but the problem is that he was hit with some form of magic we've never seen before.
That's bad.
Yes.
Is he alive?
Yes. But he won't wake up.
Ooh.
I don't have restoration.
Like I said, our best healers are working on him. How did you get here?
A scroll.
We tell him.
Oh, thank the gods. I didn't think... never mind.
We left 6 people from Aermagh and a ton of supplies at the Ivory's Wrath and the infirmary.
Oh. I can't believe it. You came and you brought...
I'm still holding
Hey.
on to him, by the way.
Oh. He kind of pulls you over a little bit in one arm and just opens his arms to the other two.
Oh.
Like, get in here.
Yay!
Are you hurt, Athgar?
I'm too tired to tell. No, I'm fine. I'm just trying to do a job I am in no way suited for. But
Athgar, you are very well suited for this. You can do anything.
What-
I
What are you
cannot.
looking for?
I cannot be Aermagh.
What are you looking for?
Remember what he would do and just do it.
I'm trying. Somewhere
Okay.
in all of this are instructions to activate the defenses for the outer wall.
Oh,
Okay. I'll help look.
yeah.
Okay.
Let's help look.
Yeah.
All right, everybody make an investigation check.
Investigation.
Yes,
Natural 18.
because you are searching for something specific.
26.
Natural 20.
Oh.
dirty.
I didn't
20.
say it, but I rolled guidance because I would have.
Okay.
Sorry.
Dirty 20.
24. Yes.
And
I only have a 1 in investigation, so I always
and
roll it.
Tasha, you got 26.
Mm-hmm.
You all spend probably a good quarter of an hour helping Athgar search through stuff.
While they
Until
search through papers and toss them to the side, I'll make them into piles and things of what everything is.
okay,
Because my
All right.
roll is not as good, so.
all right. Make a perception check,
Home.
Zorith.
Oh.
Let's see how well you're able to logically sort.
Thanks. What is it? Perception?
Yes, ma'am.
17.
17. You think you've got a pretty good system going. You're going to
Good.
be able to find what is being sought fairly quickly, because you'll at least know what pile it's in.
Mm-hmm.
After about 20 minutes or so, Tasha, you come across a sealed hide envelope, like a large manila envelope size.
I open it.
You open it, you pull out the parchment in it and start reading. You found it.
Yes.
This is it.
You found it.
Yes.
Let me see. Zorith. What rank of spells are you capable of casting?
Shit.
At least you didn't use teleportation circle today.
Yeah, that's true, huh?
5th level, right?
Yeah, 5th level is my highest.
Well, I think you'll have a better chance at this than I. There's a ritual here that must be performed, and it's written for a sorcerer. I'd much rather have you attempt it than attempt to bungle through it myself.
I grab my holy symbol and squeeze Zori. You have this. And give her guidance.
D4.
If she has to make a roll. I don't know if she does or not.
You start to look it over, and you realize that most of this, not all of it, but most of this is within your capability.
Oh, good. Now, looking at it, will it affect anybody who's on the outside, inside? Like, does it chop people in half if they're in the right? Zoom.
No, what it does is it actually enhances the durability of the entire outer wall,
Okay,
including the gates.
that's cool. Oh, that's really cool. Okay, so I go to a corner real quick and I sit down on the floor kind of in cross-legged style just because it has been a long day and I've already done a whole bunch of things. I need some grounding.
All right.
You need some inspiration.
She could sing to me also. That probably might be helpful.
Yep. Inspiration coming up.
Okay. All right. What do I need, sir?
You need to make an Arcana check.
Okay. Oh, Arcana is good for me. So 13 is what I rolled. Plus 6. Plus... Hold on. 13 plus 6 plus... My D8 is an 8.
Huh.
Plus
27?
my D4 is a 1.
28.
28. It takes about a full 10 minutes or so to go through this entire ritual, but at the end of it, the last step is to just place your hands on the floor.
Well, I'm close. So.
And you finish the ritual, place your hands on the floor, and you see this flash of earth-colored arcane energy, browns and greens, stream from your hands into the floor. And you watch as that energy goes and just sort of flashes out momentarily, turning everything it touches into that brownish greenish energy. And it
Force field.
vanishes.
You are amazing, Zori.
Kind of sit for a minute, and then I need everybody to make a perception check.
That was no good.
30.
Jeez.
27.
9.
Okay,
You were a little busy.
Zorith, you're
And
feeling a little
wobbly.
washed out from that. That was probably the most intense magic you've cast that, you know, the energy came from you, which makes me think
Yep.
you're fine.
Oh, good.
The rest of you, including Athgar, you see his head kind of snap up the same time both you, Tasha, and you, Arabelle, catch this. You hear the faint sound of cheers coming from outside the keep as the defenders have noticed the defenses take hold.
I squeeze Athgar again.
It doesn't solve everything, but it's breathing room.
It worked?
It did.
Can we see your father and see how we can help?
Actually, I think you can just talk to me.
That just gave me goosebumps.
Athgar, no.
Oh, no, he's fine.
Oh, I thought he died.
I was excited
No.
because he's been promoted. Debbie Downer is like, oh my god, he's dead.
I'm so sorry. No,
Ooh.
Like wiping tears.
I have temporarily assumed Aerolacus' duties as my father's seneschal.
I
Right.
understand.
That's what I thought.
Where shall we go? What can we do?
Sorry, I just presumed his dad was dead. Oh my god, no!
Jesus.
No, he's fine. He's upstairs.
No, like literally just up the stairs.
Yes.
Good grief.
Like you buried the lead. Aerolacus is hurt, but we didn't tell you.
Oh my god.
Aerolacus is hurt, no big deal, but my dad is dead.
Right.
Mom.
Okay.
He says, well, for starters, why don't I come with you and let's go back to the Wrath and see what sort of supplies you brought and figure out where they can best be used.
Okay. Let's do that.
I haven't used any of my healing today, so if there's anything I can do there, I can.
Oh, excellent. Well,
Very handy with a healer's kit.
we'll ask
More than most.
We'll ask Aloric. He has been invaluable in this, offering up the Wrath as a as a healer station, having it so close to the southern wall has been a godsend.
And you are sure there's nothing I can do to help Aermagh?
Let's go see what you brought with you.
Okay.
And then, if you wish, you can certainly, I will take you to him.
Okay.
But let's see what we have to work with first.
Okay.
And so he leads you out of the keep, down the road, back toward the Ivory's Wrath. And that's where we'll end tonight.
Oh, goodness.
So stressful. We've been playing that long.
It's only midnight. Yeah. Well,
It's been a bit.
going on midnight, but still.
Fine,
All right.
fine.
So we'll pick this up next time. I do want to remind
It's a whole
you.
week away.
I know. I do want to remind you that tomorrow night we'll have Vigilantes Unleashed, where apparently Jules is joining us again, as is DJ Jester, and Nikki should be back with us.
Yes.
So that'll be fun. We'll actually have 4 people, which means we might be able to do some of the content that you need at least 4 people to do. Something a little different.
What level are you all up to?
I think we're at 22.
Yeah, something like that for the one that I am involved in. I think it's like
Yeah,
20 something.
the dexterity, electricity, I think we're 22. I have been playing villain side with the boys the last 2 weeks. So that's been a lot of fun, and I think at some point I'm definitely taking Nikki villain side, because I have a sneaking suspicion she'll actually enjoy that more.
Ooh, yeah, probably.
I don't like it.
Yeah, Jester's wife doesn't like it either. She won't join us because she's pure blue side.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I'm getting a kick out of red side this time. I didn't really play a lot of villains, so a lot of the content is less familiar to me. So there's still stuff that I'm like, oh, really? Okay. So it's, it's finding some new stuff in an old game. So, but anyway, that'll be tomorrow night, 7:30 p.m. Eastern U.S. time, right here on Artifacts Worldswide on Twitch. So until then, thank you very much for joining us. Stay safe, stay sane. Please continue to wear your mask.
And get vaccinated.
Yes, and get vaccinated. Annette and I, fully vaccinated, past our 2 week after the second dose. We're good. So
Be
I
careful.
know Nikki's had her first shot.
Rip. Yep, working on it. Working on my
And-
second. We'll see how it goes when I get back.
I will as soon as the doctors clear me to get the vaccine, since I had COVID.
Yep. So
We're so glad you're not bad.
yes.
No, such a mild case. Everything is great. Thank you. Out of quarantine.
Very, very, very happy to hear it.
Yeah.
So until we see you next time, take care and come back so we can once again welcome you back to the lands of Aecathan. Good night, everybody.
Good night.